Welcome back to Canada's tournament capital on this Sunday night, Kamloops, BC, the Scotties final. Next on TSN.
I don't really think about the records. One day when I retire, I'll look back and reflect.
A six-time champion, Jennifer Jones could stand alone after tonight. However, this would be the first win with her new team.
I see the love of the game that I had when I was their age, and I'd love to see them be successful and to win a Scotties and have that Canada jacket.
They have owned the trophy since 2020. Carrie Einarson and her teammates can tie a record with a fourth straight win.
Every time you get yourself into a big final, you get used to it. It's definitely not going to be easy to defend our title. It's always an amazing feeling to step onto that ice.
The moments, the history, the champions. Now two teams look to create a special memory that will last a lifetime. Manitoba, Team Canada, the Scotties. Next.
The first ever Scotties was in Regina, 1982, won by Colleen Jones. 41 years later, another Jones trying to rewrite the history books. It's Jennifer Jones, Manitoba, Team Canada, Carrie Einarson, gold medal game at the Scotties. Coming inside the Sandman Center, it is loud in the building. Hi everybody, Brian Butcher with you. Should be a wonderful Sunday night. And regardless, history will be made tonight. Jennifer Jones chasing Scotties title number 7. Nobody has won 7 before. And Carrie Einarson trying to win 4 championships in a row. It's only been done once in the Scotties era. Colleen Jones back in the early 2000s. And how about Shannon Burchard? Her 5th Scotties appearance, her 5th final. Unbelievable as she can win 5 championships as well. So the storylines are set. We're set as well. Earlier today, it was the semifinal. Team Canada taking on the team from Northern Ontario, Krista McCarville. McCarville made the final last year, lost to this young woman, and once again, Carrie Einarson in 10. Make the Reds disappear, and she will. And she is back. Yeah, we've seen that fist bump a few times over the years, haven't we? Back to the gold medal game, as it is Team Canada Einarson taking on Jennifer Jones, Team Manitoba. McCarville, the bronze medal, and with more on what will be a historic game tonight. Let's send it up to Vic Router.
Well, hello, Canada. Good to be with you again. Joe's here, Russ too, and Kathy will join us momentarily. Yeah, it's a pretty exciting moment with the building as loud as it is. And what's it like to be backstage before you walk out? You know all about it. 5 times you've been through this. So what are you personally trying to do?
You're standing in that tunnel waiting to come out. The energy is so high. The building is loud. It's filled with so many fans. The adrenaline is pumping. You're just trying to breathe yourself back into the moment.
It's quite something, I'm sure, as the teams are now being introduced here at the Sandman Center. And first out will be Manitoba. And Russ, when you think back to when this Jones got together with this young team, we wondered if, in fact, they would gel. And the suggestion from their own coach, Glenn Howard, is they're playing, the youngsters, playing above their age. She's got them playing her game.
Well, it's the old adage, Beck, it's not the shot you make, it's the shot you leave, and there's nobody I can think of other than Jennifer Jones that does a better job of doing that. She's trained these guys into the finesse shots, and that's the only way they're going to beat Team Canada.
The Manitoba champions making their way onto the ice. And now 3-time champions, Team Canada from Gimli, Manitoba. This afternoon against Northern Ontario. They were good, they weren't necessarily great, and Carrie Einarson may have to improve just a bit.
The whole team looked so strong, Vic. The only issue was Carrie Einarson and her draw weight. She was heavy time and time again. She has to use her sweepers to put her rocks into position against a team like Jennifer Jones.
Jennifer Jones has instilled a lot in this team. We are waiting for this team to maybe crack a little bit. Do you think they may?
I don't think they will, Vic. Do you think they should? This is the biggest moment of their life's biggest game, but what I saw in that 10th end in the 1-2 game changed my mind for good. 6 perfect shots.
And if Team Canada is going to put pressure on this Manitoba team, where's it going to come from?
It's going to come from the front end, Vic. They are so strong. They need to dictate play in these ends and make them go shot for shot with them.
So that is our matchup for this year's Scotties final. So many storylines, and we'll write them when we come back. Final stone.
Little Vic!
Just touch it over like that. How do you like that?
Yep.
Final stone in 10. Jennifer Jones have knocked it off this stone all the way. Move the yellow, tap it, and there you go. And a win for Jennifer Jones. Team Canada, Carrie Einarson, her first here in 10. Brianne Harris trying to curl it up, the slash, the double. What a shot! Clutch, Carrie Einarson with a beauty.
The 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada.
Well, these two teams have met 4 times over the course of the Bonspiel season and here, and they are 2-2. Team Canada and Manitoba. Time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The Manitoba champions from the St. Vital and the Altona Curling Club skipped by Jennifer Jones. And today it is Lauren Lenentine who gets the spot at lead as Emily Zacharias sits. Mackenzie Zacharias, Carly Burgess at third. Team Canada, they hail from the Gimli Curling Club. That's about an hour north of Winnipeg. Skipped by Carrie Einarson and the familiar names now, Brianne Harris, Shannon Burchard, and Val Sweeting at third. So by virtue of coming out of the 1-2 page playoff, Manitoba got a choice. Do you want the hammer or do you want the stones? They've elected to take the last rock. Team Canada got the choice of stones. They're going to play with the same rocks they used earlier today in the win over Northern Ontario. So to get us underway in this, the championship final of the Scotties, Brianne Harris, the Team Canada lead.
This should be an absolute classic. There was many years that Carrie Einarson just couldn't get past Jennifer Jones, and when she did, she started to beat her quite regularly, and who knows now.
Keep going.
Well, this has a familiar look to it because this is exactly the way Team Canada started against Northern Ontario early today. Same situation. Then Northern Ontario, McCarville elected to take the last rock, and Team Canada, playing with the same yellow stones, put up a guard.
A little bit tight on line. No line's okay. Full 8, top 4.
Yeah. Wait's close. Yeah.
Full 8, top 4.
I think we're there. Stay with
Full 8, top 4. Theirs really came off. I think.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Whoa. We're out the other side. Very nice, Lauren.
And Lauren goes around and maybe peeks a little bit. Let's take a look at the keys to the game.
Okay.
We will start with Team Canada.
Now they're looking for a strong start this game. Came out flat against Jones a few days ago. Gave up a steal against McCarville early. They need to come out and get that intensity there. And they can read the room as well. They have the support of Reed Carruthers as their coach to lean on. He's out there as if he's playing fifth on this team, so engaged in the ice and the rocks. They can lean on him for extra support today.
Whoa! Top 4. Small tap.
Whoa. Lines. Whoa. Yep. Good.
Brianne Harris right down to it. So around they go. All right. Keys to the game, Manitoba.
Well, force the errors, Manitoba. Try to force Carrie Einarson into some tough finesse shots. She missed 2 or 3 of them early. She looked unsettled with draw weight, running around looking for a hit. So that's what they want to do, is keep it as complicated as they can. And then Big Mac, Mackenzie Zacharias, has to come up big against the 4-time Scotties champion, Shannon Burchard.
Yeah, top 4 right now.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels
Cannot bounce.
like
So you wanna
cashmere.
hear.
Line's good.
Top 4.
Yep. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very nice, Lauren.
Good.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, Lauren.
Well, here we go. Quite the setup from the leads. 4 perfect shots to start this game.
But that's to your point, right? If the front end of Team Canada, Harris, Burchard, they are going to set things up. And so it's going to be Lenentine and Zacharias to match them.
Yeah, they have to go toe-to-toe with this front end from Team Canada. They've curled in this Scotties final. This is their 4th year in a row together. Very comfortable in this scenario. It's the first time for the Manitoba front end.
And Lauren, it was 2% better than Brienne, which is at the end of the week, which is amazing.
Okay, we're just halfway.
Okay,
Really dying.
Okay, Shan.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so just.
Yeah,
this sounds good. This is normal. They're good.
Chance to lock another one on, stack them up a bit here. At some point, they'll be moved, obviously, and could be a lot of red in play.
Mackenzie Zacharias,
Bit of room, line's
2
good.
Scotties appearances
Back out.
with her team and with her skipping.
Top 12's ideal.
They went 5-4 last year in Thunder Bay, and then of course during the
Top 12.
off season, the call came from Jennifer Jones.
Can't bounce. Just can't bounce.
How would you like to play with me? And they said,
Oh,
sure.
yep,
And
yep,
Jennifer
yep,
says, well,
yep, yep,
you're going to play my way.
Yep.
And her way is a complicated game.
What was that?
48.
Try go like right here.
I like your first
I like your first call.
Yeah.
Anybody's going to be, well, they're all going to be nervous, but anybody's going to be more nervous. It's the 3 young players for Jennifer, and look where those 3 red rocks are. That's just spectacular.
Yeah, in a big game, if you have a chance to throw a draw early, it really grounds you, and it just gives you so much confidence that you're managing your body in this scenario.
That's pretty good. Should be close. I think we're back 4 right four. now. Hold on. Back 4.
Room right now.
Running right now. Weight's pretty close.
Line's good. Wait, Oli.
Brienne Harris left, Val Sweeting on the right, trying to come around that stone top 12 and wrap it around everything.
Okay.
And they'll get it to the top edge of the 8. So we talk about this complicated game. Say good evening to Kathy, and when you do that, you have to prepare, and Jennifer Jones leaves nothing to chance.
Well, she really doesn't. Both teams were given the opportunity to practice last night or this morning. Carrie Einarson declined. She said they felt comfortable with the ice and stones, not so much for Jennifer. And they match in a very unique way. It is Jennifer and Mackenzie that throw the rocks for about 20 minutes up and down, trying to match all the stones that they've selected that they like. And when they've done that, they have the other 2 players jump back in to throw them to make sure that they are comfortable with their stones. And this morning when they watched the game and they saw that the teams were coming a little bit heavy, they sent Glenn over to watch in the building for 5 ends just to make sure that the ice had not changed.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit of help, more than a little, I guess, with Glenn Howard as their coach and his ability to match stones.
They match for their entire allotted time with Glenn holding the broom, and that has to pay dividends. I think they've kept most of the red ones they've won with already, but you just want to make sure you know what they're doing hog line in.
And beyond that, if you happen to have a miss, but you have confidence that your rocks are good, that's one of those factors you don't end up questioning. So were you fooled by the spot in the ice, or was there a tiny issue with the throw? You don't have that third factor of, oh, wait, is that rock bad?
And it's Reed Carruthers, who we'll see at the Tim Hortons Brier as a team wildcard, who coaches Team Canada. And very teacher-like. He comes out with a game plan. He doesn't ask, what do you think? He comes out, this is what I see. What kind of ice are you prepared to throw? He has a game plan. He has an idea in mind when he does come to the ice surface.
Yeah, Vic, it's not always the picking the right call of the 7 options. It's making the call that you've decided on. And he spent a lot of time preparing the team on the paths and the tolerance. It's really good.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Roll it. Roll it.
And watch out. Look at that. As they get to the Canada Stone, and now they're in the open, and look what's there and how many reds.
I was really scared she could hit ours, but
Interesting.
there's probably a triple there, but
It's a triple, but it jams. Nice shot. That was. I thought Jennifer might try the yellow on its own. It was obviously there. Nose hit double, and you might kick your own yellow over a little bit.
Val Sweeting.
whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Whoa. 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 Yep. 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 Yep.
How many?
That's good.
And they'll
Good
get
job.
rid of a
Really good.
couple, and suddenly it goes from 3-1 to 2-1 in favor of Team Canada.
They had that mapped out perfect. Nose hit, which what the doctor ordered, and did kick their yellow over a little bit, keep some separation. Both these teams, I would say, arguably are the best at reading angles, too.
10.
Carly Burgess.
Really hard.
That's not great, that number. Scoring 2 or more points when you have the last rock. You would like to be around 50%. And watch out now as they tap it up. They are the shot rock for the moment, Manitoba.
More stuff on the ice than last time.
I think we might get a little bit of movement. So I like there with like a 10 right now.
I like that. You got it. Yeah, Carly's rock was hard out of the hands. You assume a little bit tight, but that curled the whole way. Didn't look like she threw it very hard.
Yeah, that shot at the start of the week, they'd be able to hold. Yeah, there's the comment.
Probably had minimum. I just thought we could get low.
Yeah. Right now.
Yeah.
You can throw a little extra too because the speed's coming off a bit. All right, you know it, Kara. You got it. Yeah, this side's a little stickier than the other side is.
Her draw weight was an issue, but when she needed to have that draw weight, she did in the 8th when they scored 2 and went on to win 7-5 over Northern Ontario. And in that draw, she did give the stone to the Brushers, and up until then, she was seemingly wanting to put that stone in a spot by herself.
Yeah, the issue was just every rock out of the hand was just all there on its own or on the heavy side. And when you have strong brushers on your team, you don't need to think right on the button. You just think somewhere in the top of the rings and let your team manage it from there.
Yeah. Let's go, Jen. Get it. Throw good.
The double might be able to roll towards the middle here.
It's nice. Little firm. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yeah. Curl.
Burgess trying to help it curl, doesn't get there, and so it is now Team Canada sitting the shot rock, edge of the 8-foot.
For 2. Do you want to draw?
Don't hate the draw.
What do you guys like?
If we were sitting 2, I would agree.
I like the hit. Yeah. Just rip it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you play 7/8 through the hole. Yeah.
Yeah. If we
that's
were 1
a
and 2, different story, but if we're just 1, I like
draw
the hit.
there.
You like this, Russ?
Yeah, I think they're saying, the part I didn't like was Carrie Einarson said to Val, do you want to draw? Well, that's what Val should be saying to Carrie Einarson. Because if Carrie's not feeling the draw, and I think they picked up on it, let's hit it. And yes, I do. I do like this. I think I would err this way too. First end, jitters, you miss the draw, you give up a deuce after sitting 4. This is the right call.
Some might say, Joe, you would like to get your draw weight.
The only thing I see here, Vic, is that Shannon Burchard threw a draw on the side of the sheet earlier in the end. It came up way lighter than expected. So if there's some guesswork happening, might as well play the safer shot.
A little more valve. Curl.
A little hotter out of the hand, says Brianne Harris. And away it goes, and it'll tickle that one in the back. So it will be Manitoba facing a couple.
Here with like a 9.5? Yeah.
I guess drawing the button would be ideal, but this is what they wanted to do at the start. They threw up a center guard to get a force, and they've accomplished it.
Yeah. This is interesting. I thought Jennifer Jones would play the draw here. Just needs full 8 for one.
I thought you were soft.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I think with the nice throw it runs, but
Yeah.
I don't want to baby it.
No, I agree. So good. Let's go, Jen. Make it go.
You can't roll to the wide side very far.
Wait's nice.
Facing a couple.
Clean, yep.
Whoa.
Clean.
10.
She's really had a well-rounded game
Clean, yep.
in hits and draws, has
You're good.
Jennifer Jones. And worthy of those numbers, but similar to what happened earlier today. Team Canada with a force in the first.
Whoa, straight.
From the 4 sheets played during round robin and the start of this event a week ago Friday, down to just one now, and the championship is on the line here on a Sunday night in Canada. The Scotties. Manitoba forced to take the single. Team Canada with last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
It's pretty close. It might be a little bit.
Brianne Harris.
Top 8, top 4.
Okay.
Yep.
I think we're close. Yeah, line.
Yeah, line's good. Weight's good.
Top 4.
Top 4. Line's good. Yeah, line.
Really good.
Yeah, line.
Yeah, line.
Nice tap made by Lauren Lenentine, leaving a Manitoba stone at the top of the house. Team Canada coming around everything here.
And everything is to the back now, so an opening there to get on top.
14
T-line.
So we think.
T-line top button.
Okay.
Yeah, like similar to practice.
Wait only, room.
Gotta go
Sweep
back.
to the 4 foot.
You had to go.
Yeah. You gotta go.
Line's good.
Yes.
Hard line.
Yeah.
Hard.
Hard line. Hard. You gotta go, Lauren. Big. Hard.
Lauren Lenentine.
Faster, Lauren. Go. Go.
Carly Burgess on the brush.
Right to it.
Oh, how nice is that? And is pressure shooting. Mackenzie Zacharias.
Hard line.
What a carry. Losing line, not quite enough weight.
Go, Lauren. Big.
Lauren and Carly carry this rock.
Faster, Lauren. Go.
Just getting it by. What a well-managed stone.
Right to it. Gotta go.
Shannon Burchard. And we'll run it by everything and leave that shooter out in front. Brian mentioned about Shannon Burchard and not only going for the 4 in a row, but a 5th. You have to remember back in 18 when Caitlin Laws was off at the Olympics doing mixed doubles, she came in and ended up winning a championship with that lady right there, Jennifer Jones.
That's true. Boy, I don't know what they're thinking there. I don't know whether they're playing the peel, but it looked like it was going to nose it, and they were still brushing, and it curls any more at all. It gets that top red. Trouble now.
Yes, Carl.
Whoa. Curl.
Just a little.
Curl. We gotta rub. Curl. Whoa. Okay, that works.
Just like the semifinal, it's a little bit quicker on the out turn for the right-handed curler coming home. That side's a little sticky.
Yeah. If I did a hair thick, we might send the yellow back.
That could change. It did in our game.
Yeah, it seems like as soon as there's 2 or 3 rocks down a path, it just gets really quick, like faster than the curlers expect it to get.
I heard somebody say if you hit this right, maybe the yellow will come straight back.
Yep.
Yep. Right
That's what you want. That's the best in the field. 2 or more points with last rock. And that's Team Canada.
4 feet. Yep.
You got a car?
Split center, guys.
I think this will be pretty close to normal now.
Okay.
Let's go.
They're always in sight. The trophies and medals to be awarded.
Thought it was there. Clean. Thought it was all there. No, if you're off.
Carly
off.
Burgess.
You're heavy off.
Weight's good. Yeah, it's heavy.
It looks really heavy.
Top 12. Yeah, we're to the other
Can't
one.
be in.
Quick side.
We're past the other one.
They talked about it. It's up to speed.
Curl.
It's too late to do anything. No. Curl.
All right.
Okay.
All right, here you go, Val.
Well, as mentioned, it all began
Hold our shooter.
a week ago Friday, and through it undefeated, 8 straight in pool play. Remember, 18 teams, 2 pools of 9. And then they lost in the Page seeding game on Friday night to Manitoba. Did not play well, and they really had to regroup. Did so against Nova Scotia, and then did again, looking confident. Except for the odd missed shot, Carrie Einarson in particular, in the win over Northern Ontario to put themselves in the gold medal game.
Roll it. Roll it. Well.
Well, that sure helps, doesn't it? One missed stone, and it turns around.
Yep.
By contrast, they went 7-1. Their only loss, Manitoba, to Northern Ontario in the first draw for them Saturday afternoon, and then they've been perfect since, and now playing for the championship.
Clean only. Whoa. Clean.
The part that's been remarkable about this young team paired with
Curl to stay.
Jennifer is that they've gotten better in the playoffs. Like their best games have been the last couple. They weren't elimination games. The championship isn't on the line, but they were so strong. It didn't seem nervous at all.
Carly was 76 for the first 5 games, 88 for the second 5, and then tuned it up again after that. You're right.
And you have to think, having played together for a couple of years, like they can lean on each other. They know each other so well, and then they just benefit from that confidence that Jennifer Jones gives them.
Underneath theirs.
Well,
Like, if I
then
roll
this
out,
one's
it's
not
good.
leaving, but
Yeah,
Well,
but
even
no
looking at
roll.
Lauren Lenentine and Carly Burgess sweeping together, this is a duo that comes before even the joining of Zacharias. And so having Lauren in this game is really important for her brushing and also the communication. She is the one that you will hear talking all the way down on the ice, feeding that information forward to either Jennifer or Mackenzie.
I feel they can't pick this out clean, so they're just going to try to hit it on the nose.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Now Sweeting.
Hard.
Go. Sit. Okay. Okay.
And so they unlock it. Shot stone still belongs to Manitoba.
Nice weight. It was close in the end, I think.
Being there with 10. Did you time hers?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right there. I think this will curl. Yeah, it will. Stay down. Yeah. First one pretty hard at the end. Yeah.
10.
Yeah, I like it.
So this Manitoba team, really a 5-man
Do you guys
rotation.
time hers?
Lauren Lenentine,
Okay.
Emily Zacharias would flip back and forth, and they did for
Yeah, Jen's are good. Yeah.
the entire event until this one, and Lenentine is playing. It goes back to Jennifer Jones saying, if we make the Manitoba final, Emily, you will play. And that's what you did. And he said, if we do get to a Scotties final, Lauren, you'll play. That's why Lenentine is in the lineup tonight.
Easy.
Whoa, I got that back.
Speed's good.
Whoa. 10.5. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Curl. Clean. Curl. A little bit. Right to it, Lauren.
Curl, 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 curl,
Right
curl.
to it.
Lenentine helping it over. And does really well. So you're facing 3. Wow.
What was that?
10, Jen. Okay.
Shoot.
Doubles there, but I'm not positive you can save the shooter.
taking a bit of ice here.
Trying to roll under.
Soften the weight, I guess.
Okay, you got it.
Even if you don't get it right on the rings, if you can be shot buried, that would be ideal.
Okay, yeah. Weight's good. 9-5. Close. Clean. Yep.
Right now it is Manitoba sitting with 3.
Yep.
Whoa!
Oh, he's going to get 2. Are they going to hold that shooter?
Right out.
No, they won't. It won't spin back.
Go here. Yeah.
I had to throw it lighter to make that shot.
Joe, would you ever thought of just tapping them back? And I literally just moving them back and sitting in front of them.
I think the key there was if you don't move them and if you leave Team Manitoba shot, they might guard it. So they want to keep the 4-foot open here. Blank isn't alive. Maybe make that roll, and there might be a chance at 2.
Yeah. So I'm extra.
Okay, looks a lot better than I did earlier.
Yes.
And it curls another inch with a little less weight, they might have made that shot.
Okay.
Yeah. You want like T-line depth?
I'd like it above the T line.
'Kay.
Yeah, like top button.
Okay.
Jones is going to try to come edge on edge or just a piece behind the red rock in the top 12-foot and force Carrie Einarson to draw for her 1.
A little bit earlier if you can. Line's pretty good. Hard line. Line's good. Line only. Line's good. Line's fine. Room. Back 8 almost. No. Then just leave it. So that's it.
It's in the house. It's fine.
Yeah. Yep. Keep going.
Skating.
A little further.
And to the back edge of the 8. Jump a little earlier, did they? Or was it heavy out of her hand?
I think they got a little fooled by the spot. They seemed to think it was close out of her hand. Just ran a little better than expected.
Sorry.
You break the ice in differently when there's no draw for hammer. The hammer was already allotted to Team Manitoba, so players kind of throw everywhere. So that middle usually gets a little bit better in the pregame practice.
14-7 here? Yeah. Should be real close.
Okay.
Feels a lot like last game on this side right now.
Okay.
That's the knowledge. They're always engaged. So engaged are Harris and Burchard. Facing 2 with her last.
Really quick spot.
And that was the problem this afternoon against Northern Ontario. Her draws, but as we said, the crucial draw in 8 when she needed it. She had it, Carrie Einarson.
No, can't go.
Full 8.
Can't go yet. Can't go.
Hard, Mac. Fast. Really fast.
Oh, if you're going to give something up here. Oh, golly. It just stops for a single. Has a familiar look to it, doesn't it? From the first, as we welcome you back on this Sunday night to Kamloops, the final of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. In a 1-1 tie, Canada just getting their stone to stop the back 8. Up went the center guard. Team Canada. Round goes Jones in Manitoba. Now stone 2 for Brianne Harris.
A really nice tight guard placed by Brianne Harris, but Lauren with the perfect depth to her come around. Full 8. Team Canada would have to be very brave to go around everything. So you freeze to this, but now the rings are still wide open to score your 2. Placement is so important.
But Team Canada might have run their own back just with a normal weight, hit and stay dead buried. It's only a 3-foot run back. You never see that shot.
I've seen them do that before, actually,
Yeah.
because Brianne is famous for putting that rock perfectly in the 8-foot. And when it happens against them, I've seen them play the nose run back. Not today, though.
Keep going. Go, Mac. Go.
Not quite.
Wait, Lauren, my fault.
Great.
Upper.
Okay. And this side feels just like last game now.
Well, the gang is back and still going nowhere. Don't miss all new episodes of the hilarious fan favorite Party Down season premiere. This past weekend on Star. Ooh. And finally sit it does, but did it show a little corner on that outturn side?
Not enough, I don't think. Really nice shot.
She timed 11. Yeah.
Get this yellow. Like the out or the in. Saw the in. Let's go, Mac. You got a Mac there. I'm seeing an 8. Just an 8. An 8?
Yeah, an 8, yeah.
Firm. No.
Mackenzie
Lauren.
Zacharias.
That's okay. It's okay. Okay, that's fine.
That's Team Canada front end just dictating the end. Jones loves to put rocks in play, loves generating her points, but the placement of Shannon's roll forces Team Manitoba to open things up, and that's not what she wants to do when she has hammer.
Shannon Burchard. Krista McCarville, after her loss in the semifinal, said that was one of the things that they did not do, is put the stones in the right position. Something a little light, something too heavy. And it only takes one shot to turn an end around.
Keep it going. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard. Keep going. Further. Go.
Good sweeping, Val.
All right.
Not quite enough. They can get at that top yellow now.
You have half? I have a thick half. A little bit more than half. Board. Let's go, Mac. Just board. It should be fine here. Start good, Mac.
I'd like to roll right across here.
Down.
Picked up right away.
Wait's good. Hard.
Lenentine on top of the stone. Burgess out in front. Sneak it. Yeah, they did. And then we'll get rid of one Team Canada stone. Shot rock still belongs to Einarson.
How did that get by? Wow. Little on the slower side there. It just started to grind in and they saved it.
That's the first one we see in this path. Both sweepers down on this to hold the line. Just squeaks by.
Great shot.
Just picking it, Val?
Peel.
Put the other red.
Okay.
Sounds good. You got it.
If you feather tick the back red, you might get both of them here, but you can also jam on either yellow.
Yes, hard.
Really hard. Really hard.
Sweet.
Hard, you gotta go, Shannon.
Hard, you got it. Go.
And Burchard
Hard, you got it. Keep pulling
going
it.
end to end.
Hard.
Still with it.
Hard,
And she's going to kill
Go, Carrie. That's good.
Okay, Val.
the Team Canada
All
stone.
good, Val.
Shot rock belongs to Manitoba. Edge of the
Kind of
four
like this. Yeah.
in the open.
Quite a bit tight on that one, Joe. Trying to hit a lot thinner.
Like 11.5? What? 11 and a half? Yeah.
Yeah, right out of the hand, they had to pick this one up. We've seen some times near the middle it runs really straight, but it's still early game, catching some of that fresh pebble. Chance to hit and roll buried here for Carly.
Yes!
Boy, again.
She had one over curl on here on this side in the first end.
She barely let that go, too.
Gotta go! Hard!
Watch out now. Watch the roll. And where are they going to go? Can they cover their own?
Whoa. Yep.
And they'll spin by that. Lose the stone out the back.
Sorry.
Shoot.
Natural double here. You'd love to roll up a little bit towards that center line.
Yes. Hard.
Sweeting. One more time. Burchard.
Really gotta go, Shannon. Go.
You got one coming across. Oh, they're going to stuff it on the back. And suddenly now there's just the one Canadian stone and 3 Manitoba.
Disaster.
Sorry, just can't hold them like we could before yet.
Yeah.
Everybody's over curling going down here. You heard Val say we can't hold them like we used to yet, meaning once the fresh pebble wears off, they'll be able to they'll run that much straighter, but chance to sit 4.
Nice speed. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, curl. No, clean. Clean. Curl, curl. Whoa, straight. Whoa, whoa. Hard. Ah.
Oh, you're going to catch it.
Go, Lauren.
Going to catch it.
Keep going.
Oh, goodness, just
Okay,
enough.
Ricard.
Pushes it back, so
Sorry, curl a bit
they
more.
are
My
sitting
fault. I thought it was
2
perfect.
for sure, close for 3rd.
I think we're 4th.
Just roll under.
Yeah.
Even the freeze here.
So, okay. Like there, like with a bump.
Okay.
Should get a little bit of movement here. Do you like that?
Bumper hack. Like we got to get under.
Yeah. Do you like bumper hack? What can you
Pardon?
see?
How much can you see?
You've got probably
Oh, do I just draw
3/4.
here?
Missing just an 8.
I love the draw.
Or do you like the draw?
I like the hidden flop.
They're 3rd.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
Me too.
Like a
Freeze if
12.
we have to in our
That
line.
should be really good.
Both calls are right. And Carrie's really good at these. But you knows this. Jennifer rolls open, then what do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing though, if you freeze and it's not made perfect,
Yep.
Jennifer Jones blasts. I mean, you're conceding the 2.
Isn't this the tough path as well if you're drawing?
I like
A little
this.
slower in this,
Maybe
yes,
curl here.
yes.
Yeah. You got it.
Seems like nice curl on this side as long as you have the right weight.
The hit and flop.
Hack.
Yeah.
Skip stones here in 3.
Yes.
Not heavy.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. Little solid. Curl then.
Now helping it over,
Get it
Harris.
to the line. Get it to the line.
Can you get it to the line?
Get it to the line.
Keep going.
Staying with it. And now, where are you going to go?
Okay. Give it 2.
And they'll roll it back 8.
I was even soft with that.
Pardon?
Like I was like soft release.
Remember
with
what
it.
we said in the opening, Vic? It's not the shot you make, it's the shot you leave. Jennifer Jones would, faced in that situation, would have frozen, I think. And if you're top 4, partly buried, angle frozen to the top one, eliminate some of those reds.
I threw this in the first.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
9.5, 10. Yeah. Like to
Yeah,
roll
this
a
is when
rock,
she played the
Lauren.
hit, remember, against 2.
Yep.
But I wonder if Joe, it speaks to Carrie Einarson still not totally comfortable with her draw weight.
Yeah, you have to think it might be in the back of her mind, and especially like the 3 is in play here, playing the shot that she feels has the best odds of being made. It's got to come into factor.
9.5. Easy. 9.5. Yep. Just yeah. Yes. 9.5.
Burgess. Clementine.
Watch it. Big.
Watch this roll. Watch it roll and stop under cover. So sitting 1, 2, and 3.
Not where they wanted to roll that one.
What?
She was in my way.
Oh, okay.
Good throw.
Getting curlier. Carly Burgess got caught in that spot too.
Yeah, a little wider. It's just coming off a little bit more than they expect it to.
Bit more dished as the week goes along.
Like I want to say like a 14-4-ish.
What do you guys think I can throw here?
I think you can go very similar to last end.
Last end?
Yeah.
Do you think like a 14-5?
Yeah. Yep. I'm liking that time.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
So last end
You
she
like
was
that broom?
hung on
Yes.
back 8.
Yeah.
So they feel it's at 4 feet, 5 feet slower here.
But she has room to get to that stone back 8 and maybe take the end away from Manitoba. And surprisingly, I think very surprisingly, just her second freeze attempt in the event.
We can wait. Oh, we can wait. Back four. Back four. Kate.
Look at how late this goes.
Keep going.
They had to wait so long, and there's some room now.
There is.
They were worried it was heavy coming into the rings. Just had to go for speed there.
Yeah, I think we can get there.
8.
Yeah.
Just to make sure of our 1.
Yep.
That really took its time curling.
In fairness, they thought it was a foot deeper, and then it's glued. It's even on the angle, it's fine.
We're killing them right away.
Yeah.
Try to throw back 8. Try to get low.
Try to get to there. They can, with the perfect speed, I think they can rub off that and kick it back here. Maybe. Maybe for 4.
Let's go, John. Yeah, Jen, they're good.
I think her parting words to Mackenzie Zacharias, just make sure we get her 1 here. Also heard Kerri Einarson suggest, I think, that the brushers jump it so quickly they actually kill it, as she says, and it takes that much longer to curl. Final stone. Right now it's 1 Canada.
Back 4. Oh. Yes. Oh. Close. Yeah. Weight's great.
Lenentine and Burgess. Curl it over. Can you chip this? Watch it. Oh, and no. Couldn't get across. Couldn't get across the nose and push it back. Team Canada may have gotten away with one there. Scotties championship for Manitoba. And it's a win for the record books for Jennifer Jones and Manitoba. And Canada is your world champion. Jennifer Jones will go for gold again.
It truly has been a remarkable career. As you look at skips all time at the Scotties, Jennifer Jones with 6, Colleen Jones with 6 as well, Kerri Einarson with 3. Very special, the names on that board. And earlier this week, I had a chance to chat with the great Colleen Jones on the phone, and she has so much respect for both these skips in this final, especially Jennifer Jones. Colleen calls Jennifer the GOAT, the greatest of all time. She's been so impressed with the longevity of Jennifer, how she's done it for so long, how she's reinvented herself this season with this young team as well. She says you can't teach what Jennifer Jones has. It's in her DNA, and for years she's been so impressed, calling Jennifer the greatest of all time for the tools that she has and all she's accomplished. When I asked her about Kerri Einarson and going for 4 consecutive titles, she said she's always appreciated the grit the first time she saw in Kerri's face, how she battled. And at the time when they won, Vic, those 4 in a row back in early 2000, they didn't think that record would ever be touched again because teams, they don't stay together that long. But Kerri Einarson, obviously success, staying together, and Colleen Jones, such big-time respect for both of these skips.
No doubt, Brian. The other thing to keep in mind, too, the other person that's part of this group of 6 is Jill Officer. So she would be surpassed with a 7th. Also, when you go back to that era, and those 4, there were only 12 teams in the field. There were no wild card teams. There wasn't the separation of the territories or the addition of Nunavut. So you have now a field of 18 with all respect, this field is a lot deeper now than it may have been there 2001 through 2004.
It probably, I'm hoping it makes that triple. Okay. But I think we play it.
Hey, Vic, and that's a great point you bring up. I actually asked Colleen about the eras at the time, and Colleen said, you know what, they were different, but as Colleen respected the curlers before her and the ice conditions, the stones change, she feels that, you know, we should respect both eras of play. As Colleen, it was funny, she was kind of licking her lips saying, if I had these rocks and this ice, the championships, maybe I had a chance to win. So in her mind anyways, it's about respecting the eras and how things have changed over the years.
No doubt.
That's fine.
Do you have the head and flop under? Try and get to nose. Okay.
I got back line.
Okay.
If Manitoba, if Jennifer
Yeah,
Jones
it was.
could have
Okay.
just
So
got
less.
across that nose and pushed it back. 3, maybe 4, had to settle for 1, 2-1. As we pick up play here in the 4th, and it's Team Canada with last rock playing the Yellowstone.
You've got to really squeeze this corner guard to make this one.
And they will push it back enough that they are sitting 1 and 3. Team Canada.
Just got a little aggressive on the brush early there.
9. Sure. Yeah, let's make it.
Perfect speed by Shannon, so they still made something out of it.
Let's make it.
Seems like some of these lower weights, some are taking off and you can't hold them. Some of them are running really straight. I have to think it might be a bit release sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
A little careful on release, not quite telling the rock what to do, and it's hard to hold.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Like to get this back double here.
Curl. Hard on the curl. Hard on the curl. No roll.
Watch out. Stuffed it. And then rolled the shooter to the edge of the 8.
Good.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're 2.
We're a third, they're 1-2.
What do you like? Do you have any of this?
No. Do we play the run double?
You think we
on
can
the
just
guard?
tap it though?
Or is that stupid? My first thought was just drawing in the middle. Because if we just can't go back to it, because if they freeze, they're going to steal.
I could probably tap it, yeah. That or to the middle.
Play straight freeze and we can sweep for the tap?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah,
sit
we
short.
I don't know.
We don't mind to the wing, even if we're just
Or
like
we
frozen
could
there.
Roll
Yeah.
big off the
Just tap
that
in an
4-foot
inch.
one. Yeah,
Just T-line. Sit 2.
But Russ, don't you risk.
it's really good here. Yeah.
If you don't go, and I say you, Team Canada doesn't go down, put it top 4, you're going to give Manitoba that opportunity.
Yeah, and it's Jennifer Jones, Manitoba. You're right. There's a good chance she'll switch gears and loop right around the center guard. They'd love to tap this and sit second, third, and then Jennifer has to think about it.
Yep.
That's hard now. That's it.
Per charge.
Go, go, go. Go.
Oh, that's so good.
So lots of junk back there to maneuver.
Just perfect speed on that rock. Pushes it just far enough. Really hard to eliminate Val's rock from play now.
Decide yellow. That's what I said. This.
The other one though?
That's
No,
jamming.
I don't think the other
It's
one.
always jamming, so they'll probably still lie. Do you ever hit the wide one and roll in?
Should I count it?
I don't think that's ever coming into play. Okay.
Yeah, I think I like the draw then. I think I
like
Let's
the
make
draw.
a good guard.
Here we go.
This
You
is a
need
nice
full 8,
spot.
guys.
Yeah.
But that's the dilemma, right? With
Yeah.
that good shot by Sweeting.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
It forces them to do this.
Yep.
The spot was running really fast in the second end.
You have room. Lots of room.
Wanna
Get off, Lauren.
Weight's close.
Oh,
T-line. T-line.
Top 4.
T-line.
Yeah, T-line.
Okay, we gotta freeze this.
Trying.
Speed's there.
Top T-line.
There it
Back,
goes.
you're
Starting
off.
to curl hard
Not
now.
yet. Just needs to stop.
All on its own, however.
It's not.
Let's try. Let me sit, buddy.
Okay. Not bad.
And
Okay,
that little bit deep as the pinhole is there.
We ever run, and if we miss the run,
Just
then
tap it a hair.
whatever. I'm feeling the run, you guys, because if we make it or miss it, it's still good. They got to guard it.
the run.
Yeah, and then we can draw for. The button's always open for us.
Like, we got to make contact, though.
Yeah, but even if we don't, they still have to guard it.
Okay.
Tough decision
Shade
here.
low.
You
Shade on Brianne's
you
side.
could tap it a
Outturn.
foot, stay there,
Yeah,
and you're in
or-
really
or-
good shape.
or
But
my
Jennifer's
way,
just going to
either
lock
way.
one on. That's her forte, and then it's a tough 2. You miss this, it could be a tough 1. But you always, in these situations, what's the best result? The best result's to run this back and make some noise.
No.
Watch that center line.
Oh,
Is it coming over? Is it coming over? Run it back. And no noise.
Okay, rolled up. Okay. That's okay. I don't know why we didn't try. It's okay. That's still a good situation.
Yeah.
Though. Okay. Yeah. Because they missed.
She makes
They,
that.
Bad. Just, you still gotta be careful.
Yeah.
So close to grabbing that back red.
Yeah, was it ever?
The important thing was not to get caught in between, to leave the shooter out there. So
yeah.
guard has to be placed perfectly here by Jennifer
What
Jones.
do you like?
Are we playing the guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Tight guard.
So we're guarding the one on center line?
Yeah.
Okay.
So split center, basically.
Yeah.
Might
You
see
want it
Carrie
tight.
Anderson play the draw if this guard is made.
Yes.
Line.
Get one in there.
Sit here, Carly 5.
It felt fast.
Okay.
I think that one always is there, though, hey?
Yeah, Jen, they're good.
Line's nice. Tight. Tight.
Heavy,
Line's
Lauren.
good. Tight.
Jennifer Jones,
Line's
first
nice.
skipstone here in 4. Leads it 2-1.
Line's good. Just clean. It's going to overcurl a bit.
It just needs to stop.
Just needs to stop. Really needs to stop.
Clean,
Halfway. Halfway.
Clean.
And all on its own. They split the center.
Good spot.
Red. I'm going to tap it a bit. Just play like back 4, T-line weight.
Okay.
I think that should be.
Could you
pretty
not
close to
afford
me.
another run?
Even, I think we can hold it.
Or is it time to come in for
I think
Anderson?
you got to go for the skips deuce now, and
There.
it's dangerous. You miss the run, they do it again a little tighter, and it could be a steal of 2. You're down 4-1.
When I let it go, I was like,
If you
okay,
can make
being
this,
faster.
you're guaranteed right in the game, and you still might get that deuce.
We saw Carrie overthrow these taps earlier in the semifinal.
Right, you got
She'll
it.
have learned
this
this
side's
spot
still
now.
like last game. You know your weight here.
Just kind of need to think T-line on your own on these and let them sweep the difference.
A little heavy, and then we can go on it, but
Yeah. Okay.
14.5.
14-8. Yeah.
14-9.
This side's more like last game.
Yeah.
Just made a game saver last time, but it was in a slower spot.
And she's got 2 of the best in the game on the brush, so
Curl then.
get them involved, and right away Brianne Harris is there.
Back 8. Back 12.
Hard, you're getting it.
Keep going. Keep going.
Hard, keep going.
Look at this scrum.
Hard, Brianne.
Look at her, knife that over.
Go.
Really staying with it, knife it over. And watch out, it spills and rolls away. So heavy she is despite the carving.
Still heavy.
Yeah, just
Okay, Care.
it's been the common theme of that outturn.
Back 8.
Tough
Back
part
12.
with the difference in speed between the sides.
Yes,
Hard, Brianne. Go.
but they need to know that. They've been here all week. It's nothing new for these 2 teams. That was through. They actually could have frozen it. Didn't have to move it at all, to be honest.
Was it just fresh stuff? Do you think it'll run better if I throw draw weight?
Yes, I agree so. Like, I
Yeah.
think it'll run better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, Jen.
You got Jen throw good.
Great
chance here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Top 4, bite the button. Really tough to score if you're Team Canada.
Top button, small 4. Line's good. Line only. Line's good. Off, let it work.
Burgess.
Let it work. Back 4.
Left,
Go.
Clementine right, and they've backed
Back
away
8.
now.
Yep, cargo, yep. Can't set up a triple. Yep.
Boy, somebody said you can't set up a triple. And heavy 2, and taps it back. And so there is room again. Left them an out.
Do you like hitting?
You can just hit the open one too. I kind of like the, whatever you're feeling. My first thought was the draw.
Okay, I like this. Just a 10.
Oh, there you go.
Roll
A
it.
10?
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah, just have to pretend.
Somebody
those other
said,
rocks
I think it
aren't
was
there.
Brienne, who said, we could just always hit the open one, Russ.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's this. There's no time to fool around with. Let's work on Skipper's draw weight. She's 85% or better on out-turn hits, in-turn hits, in-turn draws, but her out-turn draws this week, 67. And we watched 2 or 3 this afternoon heavy on this side, albeit a quicker spot, and that last one was noticeably heavy. So I think this is the prudent play, really. One of the best hitters in the world. Can't high side it though.
No, got to flip to the middle. Facing 3 with her last.
Lean. Hold.
Yeah, the hits have been good.
Lean,
Hard.
Hard.
Her charge.
Hard.
Stay with it.
Yep,
Against
you're good.
3. And a little catcher, and you're good. Boy, but I tell you, it's a nervous time. Whenever they look and think, do we have to draw? Question marks. Facing 3, and we'll get her single. Championship game. The Scotties were tied at 2. You got a second chance. Make the most of it. Canada, say hello to your new champion from Manitoba. Final stone for Ontario. It has to be the shot rock, and it will go too far, and it will be a second straight Canadian championship. Run it back, kick it sideways, no! And it'll be 3 straight Canadian championships. Carrie Einarson. So as we look back to, or since 2011, you see Carrie Einarson's name there. Chelsea Carey, of course, has won also a couple. Jennifer Jones, Rachel Holm, the familiar names. Trying to win 4 straight. In a 2-2 tie. We welcome you back. Keep your eye on the game and not on the prize that awaits the winner of this Scotties final. And here in 5, it will be Manitoba with Last Rock playing the Redstone.
Just some brilliant shot making.
What do you like?
At the start of the N5 here.
Come here. Yeah.
Front ends are going toe to toe with each
mine
other. It's
here.
great to
Yeah,
watch.
mine that first. Yeah.
Nervous
Top
times
12.
for Team Canada
Top
with
12.
Carrie not quite feeling her draw weight there. If Jennifer Jones puts her rock top 4, top 8, it forces that draw. She'll be kicking herself.
Yeah.
Seeing your opponent not want to draw the 4-foot.
Do you think?
Gotta be in the house.
You think Jennifer Jones senses that, knows that, sees that? She's struggling, Einarson?
Yeah, she'll try to force Carrie Einarson to the draw game, especially after seeing what happened in the 4th end there.
So she sees it, huh? You know it?
Yep.
You feel it?
Roll off.
That's what the good skips
Okay.
do, is you kind of
Fine.
play with your DNA. Like I think Carrie playing
Matt.
the hit there was a smart move. And
Yeah, it's pretty
Jennifer has to decide how you're going to slay that dragon, and it's probably get her to draw.
With like normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
And if I'm playing front end for Carrie Einarson, I'm trying to build up her draw weight and help her find that weight. She threw a pretty close to a perfect freeze in the third end to save the team.
Yeah.
A little bit mismanaged, if anything.
Good shot.
So you're trying to build that confidence and shape the draw weight for her.
Just normal.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa. Curl.
Trying for straight back here.
Not heavy.
Curl. Keep going.
Curl.
Keep going, Val. You got it. You
Val
got it. You
Sweeting.
got it. Great shot.
And we'll get and rearrange some things, at least unlocks it.
Really good.
Still leaves their stone. Centerline guard. They have one now on the wings as well that they can use.
Okay.
For front enders, Shannon's actually the low person on the totem pole, and I'm guessing that'll change.
Great shot.
Love the weight selection there. Nice controlled weight. Didn't whip it down the sheet. Able to either keep that straight or carve it.
No.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hard on the curl.
Kenzie Zacharias, you heard
Straight.
Jennifer Jones didn't like it out of her hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to curl it once it was missed out of her hand. Just keep it
Guard.
straighter and try to kick off that corner guard. I'm not sure that's going to help Jennifer.
Not higher than the 3. All right, you got it.
Back to normal now?
Yes.
So that may help too. I'm assuming when Val Sweeting said back to normal now, some of that early pebble is gone, and this relates now to some of the ice they may have seen earlier.
Yes, exactly. And that'll give the athletes a lot better feel sitting in the hack, a little more confidence.
It's funny, playing in the semis, a bit of a double-edged sword. It gives you that confidence and the momentum going into the final. You get out, you play in the morning, you just keep playing. But sometimes you expect to see the exact same surface, and it fools you a little bit because you have to work with what you see.
Okay. Great.
A little deeper than they had hoped.
Yep.
Touch that. Heel.
Okay. Let's go, Car. Let's go, Car.
Pretty thin, Carly. About a third. Can I have a touch more?
I like it. Go after Car. Let's go. You got it.
I don't think that brush moved.
That's also a veteran skip move.
Just wiggle it a little bit.
Yep.
Yes! Gotta go!
Big brush all the way. Oh my, and she'll run it by.
All right.
Okay.
Got it started, did she?
Yeah, Carly's outturn today's been a little on the tight side.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of ice, though.
Well, she did ask for more.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeting.
3.
Well then.
Whoa,
You're
don't
tight.
have to go, whoa.
I just want it here. Just
It
you.
just looked like a soft release, so I didn't want to leave it alone. Coming down more. It's still all there. Coming down more than the first one was.
I agree. No, it's a 16.5. It's still
Yeah,
all here.
it's
We
just
can
short.
finish a hair.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Good, Val.
Good.
Nice one.
Heel.
Let's go.
Where are you hitting it? Sorry.
Right on the nose, ideally.
Yep. Let's go, Car. You got it. Mine didn't do much here.
So you're probably better to go this way, Car.
Yeah.
I'd like to hit this a little on the broom side of this to roll the shooter off, but still needing to connect in the house.
I could end up with a stagger situation here.
Curl.
Hard.
Curl.
Watch that yellow.
Hard out, Max.
Wow.
Watch that. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
How many runs have they taken at those stones?
Angles are a little bit like, yeah.
Hard again? Yeah.
It's a little bit more ice, just so we can finish it.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. I would
Probably
say
a
very
hair
fast.
higher than what Val's was.
The PGA Tour continues next weekend with the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Third round action, Saturday, 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 Pacific, and only on TSN.
Okay. You got it.
Nice opportunity for the skipper to throw a nice soft guard here.
Yeah, this is the faster side. Bell Sweeting threw a 16.5 second guard, and it was tight, not touched. That's quite quick.
It almost made the ring.
Fall out of the hack and let it go.
Line's good. Two. Wait only. Kate, two. Clean. Two.
So 2 being about midway.
Clean it. You can go if you have to.
Kate,
Got it, finish.
yeah, you can go. I think go in front of you.
Got it, finish. Got a curl.
Wait, we're to your broom, Bell.
Hard, got a curl. Go. Hard. Go.
Oh, that's great brushing.
Okay.
To get it as far over as they
That's good.
could, and deep.
Sorry, we're trying to be super patient. It was perfect. Yeah.
Feel it. Oh, okay.
Didn't quite cover the rock in the top 12.
Much of the
Can
yellow
they
do
see
I have?
enough to blast this, Russ?
Like, I can't see much. It's hard with her broom there. Like,
You just move your broom for a sec. Okay.
yeah.
Good.
Half a stone, maybe?
You play this really tight to the
Even if
guard.
we go by and we hit our red, it's pretty
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Yep. Let's
It's
go for
about
it.
half if you're holding the broom. It's about a quarter if you're throwing this rock.
And if you're sweeping it, you just don't want that
little
rock
bit more
to
ice.
touch the center line.
Right on the edge, yep.
Yeah, it's framed a bit, isn't it? This one.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yes.
Taking a number of cracks at this. Oh boy, they touched their own. And they're going to spill that out the back. Yeah, they do.
That's fine.
Wow.
I thought we were playing for the yellow. We were.
I didn't think I could hit it that thin. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Good throw.
Sorry, Mac.
That's okay.
Who would have thought?
You're right.
They
you're
called
right.
the audible here.
It was still really close tonight. Pretty close tonight, yeah.
Interesting.
How much space do we have?
A little bit.
What?
Not
Heard her in the
ton,
hack
like,
say if we
just
go
pretty-
by the top yellow, we can hit the red, but I think that was always happening.
Right. It
was
was zero.
good.
Yeah, that's
Never
exactly.
sticking around.
No.
It's like a 14-9. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, it's good
put
on
it
this
right on
side
the
too,
button.
Carrie. Yeah. Pretty similar to the other side here. Maybe like
Kristen
14-9.
Karwacki
They're
is the
hardly different.
alternate player. Reed Carruthers, of course. Wonder what he's thinking about her draw weight.
This is a similar line to her freeze to back 4 in the third end.
I like it. Mine were hanging for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
All right, guys.
Yeah, top button.
15.
The numbers are one way of giving you a rough idea, but I'd love them to say, you just made this in the third end. So 2 feet less.
Okay.
Top 4. Line's nice.
Want to go a bit?
You can go right now. Line's perfect.
Top 8. It's a little light. Yeah.
Gotta go.
So here they go, a little light.
Yep.
Two of the best in the business.
Top 12. Top button. Go ahead.
They know.
Hard.
Top 8.
Burchard
Hard.
staying with it.
Hard. Try spill off.
Wow, look at it go.
Or just beside.
Look at this go.
Go, 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 go,
And it will come up a little light.
Okay.
Great brushing. You know, that wasn't right where they wanted it. Instead of going, oh, we've missed it and give up,
There.
they brushed it hard
I
enough
thought light out of hand just a little bit.
Okay. So I think it's
to stop the easy double for a blank.
a little wider, so normal arena. Well, I wouldn't. This is more.
I just
But I
pulled
like
them a
that
little
she
bit. They were
missed
calling
that
top
way
8 the whole way,
Yeah.
swept it the whole way, didn't get it to
Yeah.
top 8. So they just thought it was a little faster there than it is.
I was trying to figure
But
out.
now Jennifer Jones has to go wide into a line we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
It's the slow side for sure.
Good. I don't mind you hitting this early, Lauren.
Okay. Yeah, 10
Just so line's never an issue.
Yeah. All right, let's go, Jen.
You got it. Almost what I threw last end, I think, actually.
Okay.
Where she was 5-6 feet heavy.
Drawing against a couple.
Line's good.
And has brought up her game at
Get out there.
exactly the right time.
Line only. Line's fine. Close. Yes.
Starts to go.
Really hard.
Pull 8. Starts to go. Here they go. They really need to go. Lenentine, Burgess. Oh my.
It's okay.
Look at that.
Almost looked like that draft.
Yes.
Just took a turn and
A little
stopped.
bit of fresh pebble, I believe.
Going to the break. Steal of 2, Team Canada.
2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Time to regroup after giving up the steal of 2. Interesting. One of the last things that Jennifer Jones said at the front end, and in particular to Lauren Lenentine, was, I don't mind you hitting this early. And it appeared, anyway, that they just didn't get to the stone quick enough as we check the numbers after 5.
And the story so far has just been missed opportunities for Jones. She had a tap for multiple, 3 or 4, just did not curl enough for her. And then that wreck on the front has been the story here. Carrie Einarson still not looking comfortable out there with draw weight, but Jennifer has not been able to capitalize on that.
No, I mean 69% draw weight numbers for Jennifer. That's not what we usually see. Points after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet Canada, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. A surprising 2 has them in front.
The Briar's special.
Just tradition. A celebration of Canadian curling.
Get loud, here we go.
It's everything.
Briar is epic.
Newfoundland wins.
Next weekend, we will be in London, Ontario for the Tim Hortons Briar, and there is your field. And as Kathy joins us now, I think somewhat familiar or somewhat similar, I think, to this field. There's the names we know and there's the new names.
Well, what's really exciting about this is some of those new names are not new. If you've been following junior curling, Tanner Horgan lost a final. Matt Manuel, always a team that we thought would rise. Tyler Smith came to the Briar as an alternate and got his passion back for skipping. He'll be here. 2020 World Junior Champion Jacques Gauthier, 2-time World Champion Tyler Tardy has now moved to play third for Kevin Cooey. Matt Dunstone, the top team in the country this year, is 27 years old. And so there is an emergence of youth. And when you look at this field today, Carly and Mackenzie, Emily and Lauren, well, these are world champions, but even before that, Lauren has 2 gold medals at the Worlds. Carly has 5, 3 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze. And you go back to 2016, the Youth Olympic Games, when she emerged along with Sterling Middleton, Tyler Tardy and Mary Fay. When you start young, you show up at juniors, and when you get to the big stage like this, you're very comfortable.
And they do appear very comfortable, and that was one of the questions we had coming in. How would they respond? Lenentine, Zacharias, and Burgess. And there are so many other competitions from the Canada Winter Games, for example, going on in Prince Edward Island, and CIS and college competitions. The curlers are well prepared by the time they get to the juniors and go beyond. So a steal of 2, Team Canada. And they lead at 4-2 as we welcome you back. Second half underway. Manitoba with the hammer playing the Redstone.
Curl! Yep, curl, 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 curl! Yes! Yes! Roll it! Good. Okay, Shannon, let's go here.
And we welcome those who have been watching NASCAR on TSN from TSN 5. Welcome to Kamloops on this championship Sunday night. The Scotties, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. Manitoba, the champions from the St. Vital and Altona curling clubs. Skipped by Jennifer Jones, playing the Redstones. Team Canada Carrie Einarson from Gimli, Manitoba, playing the yellow.
You got it.
4-2. Canada leads it. Manitoba with last draw.
Okay, 11.
Weight was good.
Shannon just a foot heavy in the come around, set up a gimme double, and then didn't quite get to the inside there.
Yeah.
Pretty good setup here now. You roll under.
Yes, sport.
The thing about Jennifer is she's never down and out in a game. You gift the other team 2 points, but she's the only skip on the planet that that bothers her the least.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Can you get a roll? Nothing.
Good.
That's really good.
7-7.
A couple more of these and it won't be in the rings. Tough to get under though, eh?
Okay, hack.
It doesn't seem to be going crazy at the end. Mackenzie just threw just enough weight to push it to the hack, and it didn't seem to want to go for them.
So late in the end, you don't want to be ticking the guard. You're trying to play it cute.
Clean. Oh! Curl.
Val Sweeting.
Gotta go.
Burchard trying to
It's getting faster.
help this over.
Keep going. Good. Very nice.
And we'll leave it there and push it through. Shot rock belonging to Manitoba.
Really
And
nice,
in behind
Val.
that corner.
Perfect lead.
Sharp.
Because it's this high now, you have to roll open to be in the rings, and that will give Team Canada a chance to throw some weight at it.
And you can't leave it there and ignore it. It's in such a good spot for Team Canada. Flirt with rolling out when you have to roll to the wings here.
Whoa. No.
Carly Burgess.
Gotta go, Lauren.
Gotta go.
Really gotta go, Lauren. Really gotta go to save. Really gotta go. Really gotta go.
Oh, here you go.
10.5.
And
Spin, baby. Spin.
Spin coming back.
Good card.
Oh, there you may have just grabbed the black.
10.5.
Oh, how important is
Justin.
that?
Just the right speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Any harder, that's flying out of the rings. But that slower speed allows for the sweeper to try to help that rock curl as well.
Weight's good. Little solid, if anything. Up. Curl. Gotta go for that.
Curl.
Keep going.
Gotta go.
Again.
Almost.
And they'll leave it at the back edge as it spins back two to hold on.
You want them even. Top four.
You want to climb that bank? Yeah. This is normal fast.
Yeah, I think this will just be normal.
Say they didn't want to climb that bank. It's probably not that drastic, but as the week's gone along, that shot's got straighter and straighter.
Val had a few in-turn inside outs that moved the whole way on her, going away.
Line's good.
Might have been protecting a little bit there too.
Full 8, top 4.
Top 14.
Whoa!
Looks heavy.
It is. Back 4.
Go back 12.
No, we're not back 12.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Wow.
No, it's heavy. Go.
It looks. No, Mac, it's too late.
It's really trying.
No, Mac. Good.
Well, it tried hard, and look where it went. I mean, what they were calling out and where it ended up, I think you would have thought that was almost going to go through.
Yeah, again, both teams are being caught on this little bit slower side. We watched Jennifer's draw come up light last end. Carrie Einarson's last shot of the end came up a little light, ended up, but she missed it the right way. She was light, but forced Jones out wider. And you're right, that maybe 4 or 5 feet slower.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Congratulations to the team from the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. Last year's silver medalists, bronze medalists this year. Losing that semifinal earlier today to Team Canada, 7-5.
Another brilliant week for Northern Ontario.
Skip Stones, Carrie Einarson.
Top 4. I like it. Top button. Top button. Wait only. Kate, we're close.
There it goes. Yep.
Line.
Yeah, line.
Line's good.
Line's good.
You it, Shannon.
Can't bounce very much. No.
We're just to it. Just to it.
We're fine.
Tiny bounce.
Okay,
Good.
Great judging.
Three to the nose if we can.
For Einarson, important
Right
to
to
make
it.
that.
I think so.
Yeah, that was huge. And she
bit
now has a
more.
few reference draws to work
5.
with. She knows what the slow side weight is. She knows what
I
the
have a
quick side
15
weight
on
is from
her.
throwing her
Yeah,
guards last
I have
end.
14.3 on yours, so
Because
getting
Jennifer
pretty good
couldn't put the
here.
pressure on early to make her draw, she's had a chance to settle in here.
Yes.
You
want to totally line it
can tell the team isn't talking her ear off in the hack anymore either. They're letting her feel it.
is that what it felt like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can drag it too.
Think that's
Yeah.
too much ice? Careless. Yeah, Jen, they're good. Let's go, Jen.
Where are we going here?
I think they're trying to freeze to the nose, or maybe bump it a foot would be a really, really good play.
Yeah, if you could ever release the red rock top button,
Line's good.
move it 3 or 4 inches.
Line's good. Roll. Close.
Line only right now.
line's fine.
Just to it.
It's been 3 or 4 rocks on this line. It might be getting better.
Burgess closes. Clementine out in front.
You gotta curl it, Lauren. You gotta curl it. You gotta curl it. Go, go, go.
And there's that bump. And it is released. Pushing it to the pin.
Might have it on the out turn side here now. Just freeze one in there.
Freeze. We just got to get
one.
I worry a little about just leaving it loaded. Like even if we make the perfect freeze, can't she just nose it and our yellows go? I think we'd have to play to move
we
it.
just, tap, tap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Get to the
Okay.
nose.
Yeah. Nose is pretty good, I think.
Wait, you probably
I'm
need
thinking
like back
just,
here.
yeah,
Okay.
back 8, wait.
Okay. Yeah, we've
Back
had to
4.
wait, so I
Okay.
like tightening it up. You got
Just
it.
into here somewhere. If they could tap that back into there, that would be gold.
And why were they afraid of coming the other way?
Well, if you freeze, or if you, let's say you go top button, Vic, you'll never get to the nose, and then
Freeze
that
it
red,
to it.
yellow, there would be a yellow double to score 4.
Okay.
Okay.
As they say, cue it up.
the
So
same weight.
you wouldn't want it on that corner. So there's not too many great spots you could put that. That could go wrong in a hurry. This is safer.
They tighten the ice up a little bit. Been waiting for everything to curl here, so we'll be in a slightly different line coming down the sheet.
And again, as you said earlier, it's really the draw to the button, and it's just a double tap. Let those 2 rocks get in the way.
Back 4.
Close. Clean, yeah.
Little bit more.
Whoa, whoa.
Hair is set out of her hand. Now trying to hold it up for her as Burchard joins. Wanted to get to the nose. A little double tap. Oh, here comes that guard. You have to hold this though. And the double tap still has and leaves Manitoba sitting the 1.
Great. Yeah, nice throw.
Really
Nice,
nice.
Carrie. That's a good
You
shot.
staggered the yellow red.
Hard. Go, go, go. Beauty.
See the difference in line? They took a little bit less ice, and it just walked over at the end.
Yeah.
Using their brushing, instead of begging the rock to curl, they're now keeping it straight.
So they still had the speed and it over curled.
I need quite a bit less on this side, hey? Do we
Yeah.
still think this is lightning?
Yep. Yeah. Same as
Can you get in there for a second point
know,
here?
is there enough room?
I think you can. But it's one of these a little
Make it
quicker
argument.
side. If you're a foot heavy, you'd split your own off, and it's a steal.
Yeah, somebody said lightning. Got to come through the hole.
Back.
Angle raise was there on that tight corner too for a deuce. But this is Jennifer's wheelhouse.
Lower numbers though on her draws we saw earlier.
She's had some tough ones, though, Vic.
70%.
Line's good. I like it. Line's good. Room. Line's, yep.
Fast. Right now has 1. Looking for a second. Burgess, Clementine.
Okay.
And they'll pull off of
okay,
this.
it's okay,
They
you're on the
can't
top.
save it. They're on the guard, and that one there will go on the board for Manitoba. Team Canada leads it. We'll have last rock when we come back.
No. Come on, T-line, top line.
Championship Sunday here at the Scotties. Manitoba against Team Canada. So we welcome you back. We go to 7-4-3 Team Canada. Manitoba put up the guard. Now we did some eavesdropping on Team Canada. Creed Carruthers said, look, they're going to probably put up 2 guards. We want to go top 4 and then back. Well, that first stone from Team Canada, the Yellowstone, went maybe 2 feet too deep, and that changed the strategy for Manitoba.
Yeah, I think it did. I think she's licking her lips, Jennifer, with that rock that being that deep. If they throw the second guard, then Brienne's definitely going to come around and choke that off, and then you're going to have trouble getting in there. So a little change of plans here for Jennifer Jones.
Brienne Harris.
Yeah, little. Yep. Hard line. Gotta go. Yeah.
Sweeting. Burchard.
Hard. Hard. You gotta go. You gotta keep like roll with curling here. Just here. Yep. Oh, okay, that's fine.
The overcurl will sit in behind the guard.
So pretend that red one's not there. Beck and Jennifer had elected to throw the second guard.
Hey, ideally you move it around.
Look what did she be facing. So I think it was smart for Jennifer to do what she did.
Yeah, it's not a must-steal situation. It's really like to force here.
And
don't need to sell the farm yet.
And get that all-important hammer. The last rock in 8.
Good. Easy for weight. Whoa, car. Sweep for the freeze. Heavy. Back 8.
Hard then, Lauren. Yeah, you're not touching it.
Gotta go.
Pretty big rotation here, too.
Hard, Lauren.
Wow, Lennon.
Hard, Lauren.
Can you help this over to catch something?
Go. Roll it.
Yeah, there she does. And then
roll it. Go.
underneath, and then spins it to the edge of the 4 tee line.
What was that? 4-2. Okay, catch that.
Red on the corner. Red would be a very nice shot.
Blake, do you want to try and play it into that one? Okay. Straight rip is fine. Yeah. Half is close. Got it.
Half's very close.
Yep.
Snapping those fingers away, Shannon Burchard.
Yep, no.
Sweeting. Thought half a stone was close. Oh, and they got it, but stuffed it.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
A little bit higher, though, after that stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's there now.
Which the double's there now.
It's pretty hard, though.
It's a flat double, but...
Throw the guard? Yeah. Let's go, Mac. You got it, Mac. They're good.
Line's good. Tight. You want it fairly tight. Got to cross center, Carly.
Mackenzie Zacharias.
But you need it tight.
It's got to curl. It's got to curl.
Can't be in.
Car. It's just tight.
Can't be in. Can you curl at all or no? You can't.
No.
You can't. You can't. It's fine. Okay.
I like playing the opposite. Yeah.
I think we just peel it.
I don't mind trying the reds in the house. I like the double. No, we want that one there.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can give it a go. I like it.
Does it go under and leave a pocket
throw,
though? That's my
you got to throw the end.
No, I'm going to go after it, so. Yeah, let's do it then.
You got it, Shannon.
Even if you just kick the red Manitoba stone to the right-hand side of the screen, that's a great result for Team Canada.
Might be all they can do. This is very flat. You have to hit 90-95% of this rock. It's not going to spin much.
Right out of her hand. Harris has got her.
Go.
What have you got? 1. And you kick it and push it to the 12 at 9 o'clock. But what have they left?
Yeah, there's a bit of a pocket, but what a great shot. It's not like they could have got on top of the red one. Beautiful.
Just slid back to the back of the button.
A bit of a bad break, isn't it? I guess if you make that worse and lose your yellow one, you might have been better off.
Carly has a chance to weld this in there, and it's not going anywhere.
That's what she did last in the 1-2 game.
You gotta go.
Carly Burgess, and they gotta go, and they do.
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
Zacharias left. Lenentine, gotta go. Look out, gotta go. Look out, gotta go. Look out, gotta go. Oh, right to it and down on top.
Just a spectacular shot. You have to use your sweepers when you're playing come-arounds that have rocks so tight to the rings. Look at this. Mackenzie Zacharias skips her whole life. Now she's a sweeper, holds this line, just gets by the rock, half in the 12-foot.
They had no choice but to get it that tight.
That's how you make that shot. You throw a weight that's there on its own, you're never curling enough.
Sweeting. Harris. Trying to loosen things up, and that's lovely too to open it up and rattle things around.
Is it ever?
Sweet. That was beautiful. Really nice. I thought we were getting that one too. Absolutely phenomenal. The angles are good. Really good. They are.
Val is just such a cool customer in these big games.
Shiver.
Never too high, never too low, and she's always been like that.
Remember, Val also has her 2 silver medals that she won as a skip.
Whoa. Speed's good. Yes. Speed's good. Hard. You gotta go.
Oh, look at that as they tickle their own on the way by and push it out in the back.
Not all bad. A little unlucky on the redirect, but got that back one. That was huge.
Still leaves the Team Canada sitting the 1.
Like a bumper?
Edge of the button.
Yeah, I don't mind, bub. Okay. You got it.
That corner
10-3.
red.
What was
could
you, Lauren,
be...
yelling? Quiet?
I have no idea.
Good scrub.
I can't talk now.
That corner red could be
Play 10-5.
the rock that forces Team Canada here.
And sitting around
Yep, heavy.
9 o'clock on the edge of the 12. Harris. And up, push it by, and then roll it over. Really fine finesse curling.
Nice shot. Bit of a pocket though, eh?
That's okay.
Again.
Sorry, I thought it was solid. So
No, it was perfect weight.
Understanding the speed of the thrower's hand is half the battle on swingy ice like this with the textured rocks. You can make yourself look awfully bad if you haven't picked up on the actual speed.
Yeah. It was way there.
Tough to remove if you can get this
It
in
will always be a double.
into that spot.
Unless we hit the top one.
Right.
What do you like?
I like that. I was seeing like freeze. Are we freezing the yellow straight on or the pocket?
Yellow straight on would be ideal.
Okay.
Do you think that's too much ice? Like we can get low, you know, like low is not awful. I'd rather not lose that other red. That's the...
I like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Let's go, Jen. You got
What am I thinking here? Not
normal
fast,
arena.
just normal?
Yeah, normal arena.
Okay.
This is in tighter, but Einarson was a hair light here, and Jennifer gave up the steal of 2. Out quite a bit wider, mind you.
Line's nice. T-line.
A lot of traffic here lately, though.
Line's good. Easy line, just T. Well line, no.
Line's great.
No
bounce.
wait only.
Clean, yes.
Yes.
Started to go on him now. Lenentine, Burgess.
Bump in, bump in.
Right to the pocket. And how's that? That little separation, though, does that allow something here for Team Canada?
Good, Jen. Good speed, Jen.
Yes, I think it does, Vic. You might be able to hit those right at simultaneously. Maybe get them both if you're perfect.
She's throwing bombs. Like I'm getting like firm like 7/8. Yeah. Okay, let's make this here. Yeah. It looks a little harder than the other side.
Well, we're concerned, Team Canada concerned about Kerri Einarson and her draw weight, and struggles early, seems to have found it here.
Yeah, it really has, and we've kind of talked about it the whole game, how both sides are a little bit different in speed, and when you're trying to be as precise as both these great teams are, It's all about communication. Look at this. Just welds this thing right on.
Led to a force of 1. Key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, tires. Carrie Einarson.
Get this pretty thin.
Curl. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Curl. 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 Get out. Okay.
Got rid of 1.
Okay. 2.
Loses the shooter.
We'll be able to use ours. Okay.
Actually over-curled that, eh?
All good. Still a good spot. Yeah. Yeah. She can't take away both.
They're happy to have unlocked it from the frozen position.
Thanks.
From that pocket, but
Where was that?
yeah, it's okay.
Should have a nose.
They wanted to hit the rock that was on the button first, though, if anything.
Jennifer can no longer guard or freeze in there again without a lot of risk. Play the double, sit to 3, get your force.
You got Jen.
Does she actually have to sit, though, or could she lose it?
Yeah, I guess, you know what, she can lose it. It would put a lot more pressure on her if you can stick this in the forefoot. But you've got your force as long as these 2 yellows fly.
Final stone. Manitoba. Jennifer Jones.
Close. No. Curl.
Want to sweep the yellow.
I got it.
And will get them to go and sits 3.
Pretty good. Good force.
2 nice shots for Jennifer there. You had to freeze that in there real good with her first one, and that was a must double.
Because it's just fresh, I think. I think that's what happened there, because it was like, it was good and then gone.
Okay.
So they're still thinking there's some, as they say, fresh paths. Maybe Joe not worn down.
Yeah, just spots that haven't, if they haven't been gone over a few times, they just kind of catch and curl and slow down more than expected.
Facing 3.
Heavy bump, but it's not bad.
Yep. Turn 5, yep. 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 Hard. Clean.
Now,
Clean.
that early knifing
Nice shot.
sets it up, and then on the beat. Team Canada single.
Good call, Val. Hair
Lead
hard, but not bad.
5-3. Sunday night here in Kamloops and the final of this year's Scotties. And Team Canada leads it by 2. However, an all-important 8. You like to have it, and then you get the hammer here. You can hold it, take the hammer to 10. That belongs to Manitoba. Down by a couple. Manitoba with Lance Rock playing the Redstone. Lauren Lenentine.
Top 8.
Mine's good.
Room. Top 8.
Mine's perfect.
Top 8, top 4. It's getting a little bit deep.
A bit. Just off for a second.
Pride of Cornwall PEI. And I'm sure they're watching
Very
at
nice,
the
Chris.
club where
Good.
they've honored her by putting her name on the club now
Great prayer.
as a world champion.
Gives me just a pinch less than you have.
He's just been outstanding all week, and look at
Straighten
that.
up a little bit the second time. Yeah.
4 perfect rocks here to begin end 8.
Okay, it's closed.
Down his hair.
2.5, 3.
Okay.
Sweep it early.
Shannon Burchard
Sweep it early.
We gotta go.
Trying to keep it out there.
We're just to your broom. Okay, line's good. Line's good. Easy.
So this is somewhat similar to what we saw
Right to your broom. Finish, yep, finish.
Northern Ontario try to do against
Yep.
Team Canada earlier today, Joe. They are Manitoba putting up the corner, going in, and hopefully will draw the play over there,
Right on
but
the nose.
you can't do it until you start getting rid of these.
Yeah. And the key is Brienne's rocks are in the perfect position. They're sitting 1-2. That guard is placed perfectly. It's a long run back. Mackenzie has to make noise on these rocks in the house. She'd love to keep her shooter.
You saw Jen Jones taking a look, and you're going to make noise.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry, Mac.
And that shooter doesn't roll too far, and so you may have now, Russ, your draw paths affected.
Yes, well said, Vic. It's a corner guard, but chances are they won't get to use it. So it's definitely stopping that intern draw if that's what's left.
Who knows? It's either connect in the house or roll the shooter off far enough you can use it for a corner, but
a little less speed as well.
so that there's still the draw path to the middle.
She was so close to making that, it didn't roll.
It's just so precise at this level, Russ.
More. Yeah, it is more.
We're 2.5.
It's very tight.
Off.
We're
Line's
2
fine.
feet out.
Line's fine.
2 feet out.
No, can't. Okay.
Higher the better. Nice chance now. You might get all three here.
One more try. Mackenzie Zacharias, but right out of her hand, Lenentine. Burgess will guide it down.
Nice.
One more time. Yeah, you got this one this time, and you'll get rid of one. But leaves it under cover.
Nice shot, though.
Yeah, same path for this run back, and Mackenzie just makes no mistake there. Two really well thrown rocks. Have to be so careful on release on this surface. Anything over curls like crazy. Anything too straight does not come back for you.
How good a game's that for Mackenzie?
Well, again, remember we talked about would the pressure of the moment get to this young team, young front end, but no, and only the second time in the event, Burchard being out curled.
Get it.
Yeah, it did. Oh boy. Yeah, you got it, and you ticked it in for shot.
That was hard to do.
Not terrible.
It's okay.
Good
Freeze
go.
is going
Nice
here.
throw.
Yeah.
What a turn of events, because now Jennifer gets the break, but how do you get in there?
Unlucky.
Shoot.
Shrink in there for it.
Do we tap that 8 in and roll?
Yeah. Yeah. It's really tough.
We could go, like, there's just no...
I know, it's...
Like, if we come around here...
She's just...
She can tap that.
Yeah.
We
I
can
don't
just
mind
freeze.
this.
Maybe just freeze for now.
That was my first thought.
Okay. I just don't have a draw for 2.
No, yeah.
You have this, but... Might overcurl, I guess.
That's not there. It's over curling that line.
Freeze, and then we could play that, maybe.
She might... Would she guard here? If we
She
freeze?
might, but then we could try to run it in.
This isn't bad. I mean, she's just hitting and rolling, but the 8...
It's just a really hard shot.
It is, yeah.
I don't mind
Okay.
that first. Yeah.
Yep.
I think they're kind of forced to come in here and maybe angle freeze. If you could get it right on the corner where you could cue it up and get that out there later.
Really good.
But they also talked about tapping one in, like maybe going like that, kicking over there, and you get another rock in. Yes, there's a yellow raise. If you don't roll somewhere, there's a yellow double to get your 2.
I thought the reaction, Joe, of Team Canada, Burchard or Harris said, it's still going to make them, it's going to be tough for them to get the deuce.
I think it was Brianne said, yeah, not bad, Val. And Val kind of laughs, but it does narrow down their scoring area significantly.
Whoa! Speed three!
Lots of stuff in the way to get into the button now out front.
Carly Burgess.
Hard line! Hard, Mac! Hard! You gotta go! Really gotta go, Mac!
What a carry this is.
Okay.
Wow.
Came right off too.
They got more out of that
Really
than
hard, yeah.
should have, I think.
Yes.
Is that her
No,
last?
they have a... I don't know.
No, it's not. Sorry.
Right now. Guard the hole? Yeah, I think so.
They don't have anything through it, though, but...
Yeah, I don't see anything easy for 2 for them. Do you want to cover a piece of theirs at all, or?
Pardon me? Like they're running, I guess they're going
They're
red.
probably tapping because they can't even run, or else they,
where do you want to be
they
exactly?
roll
Can you
out.
just show us?
Like there?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So really good here still, hey?
Yeah. speed's nice.
Brennan made a good point. What are we guarding?
Yeah.
The only thing I see is they could play a come around and try to split the rock that Carly just threw and have some options to get into the forefoot.
Yeah, exactly. They've still got a corner guard and a center guard to raise.
Really tight, really tight.
Three.
Yep. Really tight.
Yep.
Three.
Whoa.
Like too much weight. Too much.
Yep. No.
Almost in the rings.
So this is going to be a lot tighter than they had hoped.
Straight.
Yes, straight. Hard.
Whoa.
Good. That's really good. That's it.
Oh, that's spectacular.
What, for plan B?
Yes. Yes.
Hard to slide slow enough. Nice.
That works so good.
Way
Yeah,
better than ours.
And that's the sweepers knowing the second Val let it go where that rock was going.
If that yellow one wasn't there, with soft weight, you could, with incredible accuracy, kick over there and maybe have a 2 or 3 red in play. That's now that corner free stagger situation's taken that all away.
That's what I was seeing, yeah.
Or we just come around here. Make it now.
Timeout's been
Get in there
called, and
live
so
too.
that will bring Manitoba coach Glenn Howard to the ice.
Should also peel this guard.
Nose it. Nose it, get the yellow, move everything over. Nose this red one?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
I think so.
But
we
what kind
got
of weight? I don't
we
really
got to
wanna
unlock
lose
this stuff
4.
here, right? And if we
Yeah, we could also get second shot here, Glenn.
Tough.
that's good too. Is that lined up though? Can she can't get that?
If you get to second, I don't think so.
If you get second shot's really good. You make this, you'd be 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Pretty darn good.
How much weight do you like? Forward weight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Like an 11?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
Let's make it
Good. Unlock that one.
I think that wide come around, which we witnessed already, is crazy tough. I don't know whether you could even curl in there that much, Joanne, but that's an all or nothing. I think it's still early enough. You get rid of the stagger situation.
I think you save that for Jen's first or
Turn you
second
like
rock.
Carly?
There's still a chance to open things up a bit.
Whatever you like better. I was seeing the outturn, but.
And you could have 3 red in the paint here, too.
Let's go, Car. You got it. You got it, Car.
Open that center. Unlock those stones. Top edge of the 12.
A little bit big. Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, no.
10-5.
Looks heavy.
Yeah, it is. Go.
Yeah, curl.
Get into one.
Curl.
And does unlock them, but will run it back and by. And still has Team Canada sitting 2 and 3 now.
That was a pretty tough shot. Maybe a pound heavy. Got rid of the stagger, and you've got your raise. It's funny, Vic, how that accidental tick that knocked Team Manitoba buried, you'd think would have helped them. But the yellow on top has been the problem rock since that happened.
Yeah, and the situation was pretty good. They were buried around their corner guard. Lots of space to get to the forefoot, and it's accidentally perfect to narrow down the rings.
So plugging the hole again, or trying to. I found it interesting that Val Sweeting, after her second set, it's really difficult when it comes to the leg drive. She can't go slow enough with her leg.
This spot seems to be full keen like the other side. Now, it was a little bit slow to start the game, but there's been lots of rocks down this path.
Oh, this is on the corner guard by a lot at this point.
We're halfway. Nope. Tight. Getting tighter. Getting tighter.
No bounce.
Whoa. We're not on that one.
Yep.
Will that do the job to hold them, Manitoba, to a single?
The red's still there. If you get it perfect, you can probably pick that. Yeah, they swept that an inch farther. It's a gone too.
I could try to run that yellow into this red into here.
Yeah, and into there. I don't mind that. It opens it up. Yeah.
But it doesn't really open it up. Like,
no, like you'll still have
she's
the
just
same.
going to throw a guard,
Yeah.
and then I still have
the same draw. Might be harder.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Seeing the draw, I think.
Yeah.
I can make that yellow, red, yellow.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But she's just going to put the guard back. But, I mean, we could be lying.
I just don't know what it leaves us.
You what?
I just don't know what this leaves us. Like, we play this.
I mean, there is room to pick this red if I run the yellow, but... Or pick the yellow, I mean.
Yeah.
Make the yellow double, but...
Yeah, it's just...
And if I feather touch that, but...
Yeah.
But I don't think it does us anything.
No, and it's really risky.
Was it risky, though?
Well, not really. I'm trying to run it onto
I don't know
that
if it's
red.
this one, but
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were looking at this.
Might get a roll back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
Let's make this.
Good. Make it.
How much heavier do you think?
A bit. Like, at least normal.
The draw is just there and come right on the side of the Manitoba stone, touching the tee
I
line.
would think normal.
I think it's a touch slow.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking normal.
Yeah.
The inside line here has been very fast, but they have to go well beyond that. And when Jennifer had to go well wide going away, that's when this two steal was given up. It came down a lot more than expected. But here, if they're a little light, they could still tap it on her neck.
Sure, and it's can you imagine? You get this buried, you might get 3.
Saving the red onto yellow maybe for her last.
I think they're afraid they couldn't make it with the angle that's there.
All right.
Line's good. Top foot.
Jones in her first. Right now has one.
Line's
Locked.
good.
Yeah, bro.
Top of the button.
It's got a curl.
Whoa.
Got no line.
Burgess. Lenentine.
Zero.
It's going to be anybody. Stone, it's
gotta be
Carly's.
that.
And that's Burgess.
It is. It's got to be here, Car. Right here. Try.
And trying. Really trying.
Hard bell.
Really trying.
Hard bell. Go.
And we'll slide to the back 8. So
Brilliant try. It really was.
are you not surprised, Joe, they would have tried to maybe carve that over a little bit and jumped it earlier?
I think by the time they realized how heavy they were, it was too scary to make a pocket for Team Canada to draw to. They tried to learn from the first one that came up really light. They hit that early, swept it aggressively. It just ran a little better
Do you like
than
the
expected.
corner guard?
Yeah.
Well,
It's pretty much exactly what you give me.
What's that? What's that?
You get play it this way too. It's pretty much the same path you give me every time.
You're right. She could make.
I think I like this.
I think
Yeah.
just even if we're like just
if
tuck
we're
a
high
piece.
though, we're tuck a piece. We're good.
Yeah, they swept that the whole way. Speed should be close.
They could throw the corner guard here, Team Canada, get it over here. They know that shot, but they've decided instead of doing that is to follow Jennifer's lead and kind of come this way. They're never getting shot rock, but anything in this type of area is gold. Nothing wide open though, and you also don't want to chap off that yellow one. Yeah, I was going to say that's very tight ice.
Okay.
Jennifer got by because she was deep.
But even if we're light, that's okay. Just let us know.
Yeah.
Lights.
End-to-end sweep almost on Jennifer, so the speed should be okay.
I'm surprised she's saying lights okay. Lights the shot.
Top 8, top 12. Top 12. Not heavy. Top 12.
Wait only.
Top 8.
Running.
Top 8.
Clean.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Top 4. Line only.
Go. Really good.
Top 8. Top 8 coming
You
down.
can curl it. Curl. Yep.
It's straight.
Yep.
Okay. Coming
Hard.
down. Top 12.
Go. Hard.
Yep, you got it.
Hard.
Nice.
Oh, what a lovely
That's
draw
good.
to get
Really
to the
good.
top 8. They had it
That's
mapped
good.
out, figured out, right out of her hand.
Perfect weight carry.
Is it under?
And just the second time in the event that Jennifer Jones is being
I don't
out-curled.
think that ever goes.
Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud
See
sponsor
anything?
of Curling Canada.
Yeah, red to the corner of the forefoot.
Can you get it there? Just graze by the yellow to get that red
Okay.
going
Back
this
line.
way.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
Did I hear them correctly? They're talking punching the red just to the forefoot.
I think they're just playing a tap, red onto red, and just tap it to the side of the forefoot on the right-hand side of the screen. Right there.
There you go.
Thanks Mac.
Very much. Yep. That helps us out. What does the coach think?
Let's make it then.
You play the run with weight, you risk giving up a steal.
Right.
This is the safest shot to play.
And you've got your point already, so there's no use. You're right. It's that red on the yellow is crazy dangerous.
Let's go
This side 4 foot.
Yeah,
Like, avoid ours.
I see.
But yes, you could still hit it wrong.
Oh, you have to make it, don't I?
I think so, yeah.
Hit less.
That's tightening up the ice twice now. So red on the red to catch the 4-footed around 3 o'clock.
Let it work, curl.
Right now they do have one. Manitoba.
Curl.
Burgess. What do you got? And coming back, look out. And no damage done. But he held their breath for a moment. Manitoba. Out of that rock pile, scored just a single. Team Canada trying to win 4 straight. Lead it by 4 over Manitoba. Jennifer Jones looking to win a 7th Canadian title. Those are the big storylines, of course, heading into this one. Team Canada does have the last rock. They have the hammer up by 1 playing the Yellowstone. Those 2 center guards go up, and yeah, that's the no tick. They're on the center line, so can't touch them until the 5th stone has been played.
This is the setup we thought might happen in the 7th end, but 9th end now for Team Jones. It's a must steal, kind of must force situation, so the double guards go up. This is where the lead rocks are so important for the team with hammer.
Hard, you're holding it. Keep going. Top beat. Keep going. Keep going.
Sweeting Burchard. Einarson 2.
Keep going. Keep going. Great brushing.
I tell you what, this is, we've seen a lot of stones carried, and that's a compliment to the ice crew and Mike Merklinger. Outstanding job all week. Ladies, gentlemen of the crew.
Huge crowd, TV lights, big humidity outside. They just got 15-2 on that thing.
Good speed. I'm good.
Go heavy.
Whoa, then.
Back 12.
Close, clean.
Go.
Line only.
What's helping Team Manitoba, though, is that these rocks are accessible. They're not buried. Little tap, you can make a pocket here.
Curl. Straight. Straight. Hard. That's good. Good. Good.
We'll have to watch. The carve seems to become more and more effective late in the game. We've seen in the last few playoff games, they switch the call back. They go curl, and all of a sudden the rock jumps more than expected.
Yeah, it's you can see a dusting of frost out there.
Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep.
Burchard.
Clean. Good.
And just rips the top.
Good.
It's too early. Good call.
Put it back.
Yep. Get him back. Good. Let's go back.
Heard somebody say it's too early. Joe, too early to do what for Manitoba?
Too early to make a play in the house. They want to delay this a little bit longer, give Team Canada less time to clear things off. If this guard is put just over the hog line with maximum separation from the tight guard, there will be no double peel available. So we just want to delay this play a little bit later in the end.
Curl if you can.
Have to curl a bit.
Hard.
Good. Good.
Sweep. This one again. Yep.
To make that double peel, those rocks are so far apart, the shooter would stay in the way. So it's not worth the risk.
Yep. Clean. 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 Good.
Nice.
It's an interesting situation, though, because Team Manitoba could get to that button or freeze and actually be shot rock on the intern side at some point.
Felt like the fast stuff. Normal fast, you got it.
Just with the hitting ability of Team Canada, you don't want to give them too many chances at doubles.
Carly Burgess. We always focus, I think,
Wait on
Russ,
me.
on
Looks like a lot
the
of
offensive
weight.
part of the game. But now you're Canada, you're Einarson, you're up by 1. Yeah, sure you'd like to score a couple, but what's the defensive play here for Team Canada? What are they trying to do? Will they, in fact, I would think, be happy with a blank if it got to that point?
Oh, blank, they'd be ecstatic, but there's so much work to do here because the nice positioning from Team Manitoba.
Good throw.
They might make a move around themselves and block off that intern freeze. Try to score the deuce. Once you know you're not blanking, then you kind of have to flip gears.
It's also the question, though, is it too early? Because if a mistake is made, that leaves the door open for Team Manitoba. It's that game of cat and mouse. Who's going to make the first move?
Well, maybe now. Yeah, she didn't point to the guard, did she?
Nice.
So T-line.
Good shot. All right, let's go, Car.
Did you hear Carly say, yep, I think so. She's ready to play this.
There's a couple ends.
There's no fear here at all.
Well, she knew, Joe, she knows it's coming, right? Carly. She knows the shot is eventually going to be hers.
Of course, and she knows to make the shot, she has to throw sweeping weight, squeak around the rocks, top of the rings. She made one of these great a few ends ago.
Hard line. Really hard line.
Hard back.
Hard.
Again, a huge carry if they can.
Curl. Curl.
They want to set up a red double here.
Okay, Car. Good try.
And onto the corner of their own.
Play this. Or do we just double those and sit right there?
I don't think
it might
goes over
touch.
the
You're
top.
right.
Yeah.
Time. Oh, time. I think it does just touch.
Might get rid of everything in the 4.
Just blast that on the nose.
Yeah, does it miss the yellow?
Just. I wouldn't mind even if you touched it to.
Get the straight back double too and stay there.
I don't want to wick 2 of them back there, but.
Well, I guess if you played it tight and wick it.
Yeah.
Keep the blank alive if you can make that double.
It's not great if you.
Dead nose it goes, does it not?
Yep.
Doesn't it clip this guy?
That's fine.
We don't want to make a wall back here.
Oh, that's going to go. If it clips it, it's going to go pretty hard.
So nose?
Yeah, I like nose. Nose with peel.
It's the safest call here because you eliminate the 2 enemy rocks and you keep the blank alive. Yes, you lose your top one, but so what?
Meanwhile, Jennifer Jones and the team have also had their conversation with Coach Glenn Howard.
You got it, Val.
This is made properly. There's a fighting chance for a blank end.
It forces Manitoba to either go into defense or continue to push.
Whoa!
Val Sweeting.
Straight.
Now straightening it out.
Whoa!
Harris.
Whoa, curl.
1-2. Oh, and they'll save it actually. They thought they might lose it. And they are sitting the 3, but that pin is open.
That's good. Yeah, I think it's going to be normal. She threw this a couple ends ago. Yeah.
Get it in there.
A little unlucky to kick their own to where they kicked it behind the button, but nice setup here for Einarson.
Pin is available, though. If you can lock this freeze on, Russ.
Yes, but it's there, and they've been close. But
There we go, like all the way back.
it's got to really curl to get it locked.
Kerry will always have that yellow run back.
Right.
What I threw last end, do you think that's too much here? I think so. Hey?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Or last time.
We swept it to the back 8?
Yeah.
I need less than that?
Yeah, I think touch. So. Yeah, you got it, Mac. Or Jen.
Yep.
They're good.
One of them said, "You've got it, Mac." They reverted back to last year when Mackenzie Zacharias was throwing the stones. Things have changed in a year.
Line, yes! Really hard.
Oh, that jumped.
It like grabbed.
Yeah, again.
Yep.
Roll it off.
Yeah, so they might be able to use it.
Staggered.
And it's still overlapped just a bit. No direct
There's a
pass.
spot over here. It just goes sideways.
There's a huge scratch.
Oh, it picked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you hate to see that.
Do you like the hit
Roll
roll?
off the one.
Guess you'd have a hit.
I kind of like just if we can get top 8 around.
Yeah, just
The
top
hit and roll's fine
Then
too.
she plays
'cause
this double and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we're here, it's really good.
They're not going to be able to hide many places if you play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way.
They're
I like
or
that.
do we ever
Forcing them
tap
to
that
play the
one?
run, but
Yeah.
it's not
I
easy.
kind of like where it is.
Yeah, I like where it is too.
Okay.
I like this even
Good.
if you're
Could
like
peel
top
the
12.
center.
Yeah.
Because Jennifer
Fighting for it.
could never curl around to the
All
button.
right. Speed's good here. Yep. That 15-2.
Leaving that center, that's
scratch.
probably Jennifer's only
It just
shot.
went sideways. Yeah, you can see
It's
the
not
scratch.
easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy to punch that red on the center line back because you
Yep.
just have all of it.
Would you ever think of playing a
Maybe a little more.
bump
Val.
on your own,
A
that
little more.
Canadian stone in the 12-foot?
Yeah, that would be just as easy as this one, Vic. Even if you just choke off that red.
Just to take the raise away.
Yeah, move it a foot towards the center line.
Well, let's see if she learned anything by watching that first stone by Jennifer Jones.
Top 4. We can wait. Line only. Top 4.
Yes.
Line only. We're top 4.
Okay, lines minimum.
Well,
Yes.
yes,
Well, you're
line.
by.
I don't want
Really
to.
close.
T-line.
You're by.
T-line.
Maybe. No, gotta sit.
Okay, it's top 4, full
That's
4.
patient if you're sweeting, huh? Wow.
Okay.
And that may have, when you look at it, does that red still have a clear
We
path?
just did it with math, but
Yeah, in theory. Yeah, for sure.
Good
What
line call
a
by
wonderful
Val.
brushing
good call.
display of judgment there all the way down.
Oh, yeah, we had
Well, somebody was screaming,
Sweeting's
it's
line
going to curl.
Sweeting's line call, Joe.
Yep.
Well, and just, I said it earlier, she's so cool under this big pressure. Just, it's by, maybe. If they
What do you like
crash there, that's a
better? Come look at
disaster. Let's Jennifer come in and make the perfect freeze. Just so calm and light
and
out
it came
there.
down so much.
No. It's their
Sitting
only shot. She's kind of weak.
4
Like,
with
I'm always,
the hammer,
I think, hitting
Team
it onto
Canada.
the 5.
Okay. Yeah, I think
I think you're always hitting it onto that 5.
Yeah.
I think you try to nose it with board.
Yeah. Try to plant it there.
This would be unbelievable, but they have
Yeah.
a bit of an out.
Yeah,
If
I
they
like
do
it.
that with a backline weight or something, they can roll over here and get it into that type of situation.
That's their only option.
Okay,
No
forward
other
eight.
way
Yeah.
in.
I think I heard Jen say we're always hitting that stone just thrown.
A little surprised at the speed choice. If it over curls and hits part of the shot rock, it kicks out in the open. That's a disaster.
It's a must-have at this point as we play here in 9.
Like 11 and a half. Like
Down by 1.
Yeah, you got it.
As Mackenzie Zacharias just checks over her shoulder at where those
Look at Jen.
2 stones in the 4-foot, 1 at the back of the button. Must have.
Yeah. We should have a little, maybe a little chaser or a tap.
Solid.
Needs a Jennifer Jones-like shot here with her last.
Curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Valentine,
No, you got it.
get to that red. Where's it going? Oh, and across the top, and will spill to the edge of the 8. And oh, goodness.
Just didn't like that weight choice.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing with that
Wave was
weight.
good, hey? Can we quit or do we have to play 10?
All right, let's go.
She knows.
Weight was perfect. I like the throw, too.
All right. and the nose. You got it.
Right on the nose.
You shouldn't make us play wing down.
Weight's good, 10. Clean. Little hook. Yeah.
Team Canada.
Clean. Go. Clean. Clean.
Clean. Bang. And count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is a fab 4 in a row for Team Canada.
Baby, burn around! Good job, guys.
What a run. Einarson celebrates 4. And let's not forget Shannon Burchard. 5 now as Einarson family comes down. Dad's there, Jeff. Husband Kyle and the twins, Chloe and Cameron. Kristen Karwacki. Wow. Jennifer Jones takes this young team, molds them, nurtures them into a Scotties final. And for her now, we'll have to wait to win a record 7th. That's 4 silver medals now at the Scotties for Jennifer Jones. And a wonderful crowd acknowledging. And you can see the disappointment as they celebrate Team Canada again, Carrie Einarson. And they're off to the Worlds now in Sweden.
The 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like it. By PointsBet Canada, the official sportsbook of Curling Canada. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Oh, Canada, indeed, 4 times over champions to represent Canada. And Carrie's with Ryan.
Carrie Einarson, congratulations. You did it again. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 in a row. What does this accomplishment mean to you and your team?
Oh my God, it means so much. I'm just, oh God, it's unbelievable. To be up there with Colleen Jones, like that's pretty impressive. 4 titles in a row, it's amazing.
I talked to Colleen specifically about you earlier this week. She said she always loved the grit that you showed on the ice. Did you have to show some of that grit this week?
We definitely did. We had to work extremely hard to win this. So I'm so extremely proud of my teammates, especially Brianne. Like, holy smokes, she's a real champ. It's been amazing.
Does Shannon realize she's 5 for 5? She shows up at this thing and just wins it?
I know. I'm lucky she's on my team.
And finally, Val Sweeting. I mean, a big part of your team, Reed Carruthers, this entire team dynamic. What does it mean to you?
Oh my God, so much. Like, the girls have been unbelievable all week, and our support team, Reed and Kristen, we wouldn't have done this without them. And yeah, Val played outstanding all week and made my job easy.
Have you been to Sweden before?
Definitely not.
Team Canada in Sweden, congratulations and best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. Woo!
And it's off to Sweden now to the World Women's Championship, a 4th win for Carrie Einarson. Jennifer Jones remains tied with Colleen Jones at 6. And now familiar territory for this team from the Gimli Curling Club.
Your 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts champion for the 4th year in a row, Team Canada!
From Reed Carruthers to Kristen Karwacki, Brianne Harris, Shannon Burchard, Val Sweeting, and Carrie Einarson. Through round robin, undefeated. And then they had that hiccup in that placement game against Manitoba. Didn't look very good, but then gathered themselves up for the game against Nova Scotia. And then today in the semi-final against Northern Ontario.
Please welcome Susan Irving, Chief Marketing Officer for Kruger Products Incorporated.
Good evening, curling fans. On behalf of Kruger Products, I would like to begin by thanking Team Canada and Team Manitoba for such an incredible showcase of competitiveness at this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. I would also like to congratulate all of the remarkable athletes who competed over the past 10 days. You inspire all of us with your hard work and dedication, as well as being such phenomenal role models for the next generation of curlers. We at Kruger Products are proud to be the longest standing sponsor of women's sports and women's curling for 42 years. We are very honored to assist Canadians in achieving their goals. Thank you to all the fans for your continued support of women's curling and, by extension, your loyalty to our family of Canadian brands: Scotties, Sponge Towels, Cashmere, Purex, and our new brand, Bonterra. Our products are proudly made in Canada by Canadians for Canadians, and we thank you for making this tournament possible. Congratulations to our long-standing partner, Curling Canada, for another successful event. We are honored that we've been able to celebrate, promote, and grow the women's game for so many years. Special thanks to the City of Kamloops for your warm welcome and hospitality. And also to this year's event manager, Amanda McKenzie, and host committee vice chairs, Brian Fisher, Brenda Norden, Linda Bolton, and the hundreds of volunteers whose passion and commitment made this tournament a tremendous success. This year's Tournament of Hearts is extra special because it's held in Kamloops, where our parent company, Kruger Inc., acquired the local pulp mill just a few months ago. We're excited to have this opportunity to celebrate with our fellow Kamloopsians and very proud to call Kamloops home. Lastly, congratulations to this year's champions. Team Canada, we look forward to watch you represent our country next month as Team Canada at the World's Women's Curling Championships. We'll be cheering for you and wish you the very best. Bonne chance. Thank you. Merci.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the medals, keeper awards, and rings to the bronze medalists from Team Northern Ontario, Susan Irving, Kruger Products Inc., and Curling Canada Board of Governor Terry Palanchuk.
From the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay, last year's hosts of
To the
Scotties.
coach, Rick Lang.
They were the runners-up a year ago, will settle for bronze this year. Remember now, they did win their group, having beaten Manitoba in that very first draw, but then some problems along the way, particularly I thought last night in that 1-2 page playoff, dropping them into that semifinal. against Team Canada.
Krista McCarville continues to show that she is just such a pure thrower.
Indeed, and it just, as we've seen, Russ, it takes everybody along the line to play well, and sometimes the support just wasn't there.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, whether it was rock selection, a little bit of ice reading, but yeah, this team second last year, third this year, and we'll see them again.
To our silver medalist, Team Manitoba.
This is going to sting, I think, a little bit. When you get this close, Jennifer Jones now 4 silver medals for this young team that she's nurtured, really to her image in the sport. You don't know again, as anyone says, you never know you're going to get that chance again.
Yeah, but I think this team is going to feel so proud of how they performed all week. We kept asking, when are these young women going to crack and feel the pressure? And I never saw it on them. And to play in a Scotties final, not afraid to lose, that's something that they're going to grow off of. Watch out.
Yeah, Jennifer.
It's been such a wonderful year for them. They have had opportunities to play in events that it probably would have taken 5 or 6 years to get there. They knew that strategy was an area that they could develop. Well, who better? And for Jennifer, I have seen her happier on the ice this year than in a very long time.
Absolutely. There was a joy in her game, and we got to see it this week here in Kamloops. Your silver medalists, Team Manitoba, from the St. Vital and Altona Curling Clubs.
Team Canada.
What else can you say? They raised their level of their game, Kathy. During the offseason, it was about communication at the front end and managing stones, and it just continues to pay off.
Well, it does, and one of the things that this team did is they dialed back their competitive schedule so that when they stepped on the ice, they weren't tired, they were fresh, they were excited to play, and it might be a message for other people that balancing a schedule can really work in your favor.
And Carrie Einarson, whose draw weight appeared to leave her at times, found it late in the game.
Yeah, just outstanding rock placement by the whole team in the second half of that game. Everyone looked so confident. This team is beyond impressive.
90%, Russ, on her draws tonight, but struggled earlier.
When it counted, you know, you think of the 4 years, they're 45 wins, 6 losses in the last 4 years. That's an 88% clip. That's unbelievable.
And a bronze medal a year ago, of course, at the Worlds, off to Sweden, where they'll represent Canada. And now, for a 4th time, they will have their names on the trophy.
To present the trophy once again, please welcome the 2023 Scotties Tournament of Hearts champions, Team Canada!
This year, the Scotties came to Kamloops for the very first time. The Sandman Centre is home to one of the best junior hockey teams in Canada. However, this week was home to curling's best instead. Our national championship brings together athletes from all over our country. Amazing women from all walks of life who share a passion for the sport, and they play it so very well. And many generations were on display. There was Megan Walter, who arrived here in Kamloops for her very first Scotties as the youngest skip in the field. She had dreamed of making it to our national championship, and it was the experience of a lifetime. As she held the broom for her team's very first shot, standing to her left was Joanne Rizzo, nearly 40 years her senior, and someone who continues to defy Father Time. Her team was led by Carrie Galusha, who skipped her very first Scotties a year before Megan Walter was born and is now playing better than ever. We saw other new faces too. Imagine skipping in your very first Scotties and doing it as the home team. That was Clancy Grandy this week. She skipped the BC team all the way to the championship round and made the hometown fans proud. Team Alberta had a rookie in charge as well. Kayla Skurlik had a very impressive debut and got to do it with her sister Ashton at her side. Win or lose, you couldn't wipe the smiles off the faces of this team from Calgary. As they always are, the athletes of the Scotties were more than just curlers. While competing for a national title, they all took time out to help others, to be great role models, and to simply be mom. It was a reminder of how much we do love this game. The goal at the Scotties is to be number one, and in the end, the field was looking up at 4 teams. Nova Scotia played the role of Cinderella, making shot after shot as the week went on and stealing their way to wins. Christina Black showed the curling world that she is indeed clutch, as the Blue Nosers made it all the way to 4th place. For the 4th time in her career, Krista McCarville found the podium at the Scotties, this time earning the bronze. She was oh so close to making another final. The gold medal game was a battle of Manitoba, and either way, history would be made. On one side, a team gunning for a 4th straight title. On the other, a skip trying to win a record 7th. Team Canada came to Kamloops with that target on their back. For the last 3 Scotties, they had been the team to beat, and were trying to be that once again. In a field full of the best teams in this country, they were simply the best. For the 4th straight time, Carrie Einarson and her team struck gold, and they will remain Team Canada. It has been a remarkable run. And now they'll keep wearing that red. And in 3 weeks from now, they'll try to win their very first World Championship. And we can't wait. And we wish them all the best as we will follow their Swedish adventure. Team Canada off to Sweden for the Women's World Championships. And with that, it's time to leave Kamloops after a wonderful event. Our thanks to the organizing committee and the some 300 volunteers. I say it all the time, cities can't host these events without the volunteers, so a special thank you to you. And to Mike Merklinger and his really talented ice crew. You went through so much this week to give the curlers and us and all the fans the best ice possible. So now we turn our attention, of course, to the rest of our season of champions. Next weekend, we'll be in London, Ontario for the Tim Hortons Brier. Then we'll follow Team Canada, Carrie Einarson, to Sweden and close it all with the Men's World Championships in Ottawa beginning April the 1st. It's been a terrific week here in Kamloops. Nice to come back. So till we see you again, on behalf of Joe, Kathy, Russ, Brian, and our entire crew, thanks to you too for tuning in all these days and all these draws. And we'll see you again next week from London, here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.